Fight. Good evening and welcome, Charlie Wolf Gaming, and this is week 2 of the Kollision Kourse 3v3 team battle, South Africa versus Zambia. Guys, if you missed week 1, you missed something, and joining me on the commentary team tonight, guys, is none other than the Leonardo da Vinci of the FGC, Mr. Blino. How are you doing?
Oh, dude, you're always too kind. If you were sitting in the same room as me, dude, you would see the massive smile on my face. You could probably hear it in the way that I'm talking. I'm so excited for week 2 of Collision Kourse. Week 1 was absolute madness. We saw crazy matches. We saw South Africa come back from 8-1 down to take the evening, to go in with a very slender lead in week 2. So, dude, it's gonna be crazy.
Well, just to put the viewers into the picture here in terms of week 1, who we had representing South Africa was none other than Mark the Shark X-Ray 92, one of the most dangerous Baraka, Scorpion, Noob, Cybot and Spawn players I've ever seen in my entire life. He was accompanied by Panda Bear, the premier South African Cetrion and the husband of Cetrion. As well as the third person representing South Africa was none other than Atrocity, who kind of stormed onto the PlayStation scene, having initially started on the PC format. And you know, I don't take anything away from the fact that he's kind of taken the PS4 stage by storm, and he put on such a massive performance last week, and I think everybody that represented South Africa was part and parcel of the reason why they were able to overturn 8-1 deficit and end up taking the evening 9-8. They of course went up against 3 of Zambia's most recognized players, none other than the Khan of Africa, Mortal Kombat Ultimate fighting champion of Africa. That is none other than AI Killjoy. He was joined by G-Matrix's Mr. 5000, as well as AI Cortex. And you know, on paper, you know, I have to be honest with you, and I'm going to try to be as neutral as possible here. But on paper, it did seem as though Zambia were going to take the particular evening. And obviously, when I saw the score at 8-1, I thought, well, this is probably kind of what I've expected as well. But, you know, in South African style, they just, you know, just lifted up.
Stormed back into it.
Absolutely. So, guys, you know, enough about week 1. We saw week 1, as you know, and if you don't know, was also the YouTube channel's most successful video. Thanks to you guys in chat who have contributed to just helping the channel grow and grow, and we're going to continue to grow because I think Africa, is about time that our talents are being showcased not only within Africa but around the world as well. So guys, rest assured, people around the world are starting to notice, and it's because of events like this where the top players in different regions within our continent come together and just showcase what they are all about. Tonight, I'm particularly excited about this one. Number one, because there were a couple of hiccups when it was supposed to take place last week, Thursday or Wednesday. The PlayStation update happened and it just caused a little bit of mayhem.
A little bit.
Unfortunately, having to postpone it.
Havoc from the Chaos Realm came in and did his thing.
Yeah, no, Shinnok's head joined up with Havoc and it just created absolute havoc for us. But we're back, guys. The Elder Gods have spoken, and tonight from South Africa we've got I Am Grooty. Bit of a comeback here because we haven't seen Grooty on stream for quite some time. So he's joining the South African team tonight, accompanied by Will Bartness, the Eren Black specialist, the forward 4, back 2 slide, forward 3 slide, you name it slide, that's Will Bartness. What is a Bartness? You'll see tonight, guys. And then they are captained, I have to say this, Brian. Captained by none other than the good doctor himself, Parasurama.
Oh, Captain, my Captain. Yes, Parasurama making his return as well to stream. very, very much looking forward to that as well.
Well, they've got their workout out for them tonight, because in Zambia team of week 2, we've got none other than AI Law837. He has been boasting, I must be honest with you, about a 30-plus win streak that I think he ended today. So he's obviously been putting in the work, getting ready for tonight, and he's going to give the South African boys a bit of pain. He is experiencing a bit of issues right now, guys, with his power supply, which will hopefully be sorted out ASAP. But joining AI Law837 is none other than the Legendary League winner himself, Zaza and Rex2Ducky. Now, to give you some background, Zaza, I don't think has been as active in Mortal Kombat, at least from a streaming perspective, as what he was in MKX and Injustice 2 days. But no stranger to the FGC Africa scene, guys. The Legendary League winner himself, Zaza, has won the Legendary League in Injustice 2, where he went up against Law837 in the final of that particular match. He took that by 5 games to 4, believe it or not. Went down to the wire. So he's no stranger to big competition, and he is guaranteed to going to bring absolute pain to the South African boys tonight.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but did we see him in custom combat a few weeks ago?
We did, and
and it was like he never left.
Absolutely, the way he played his Noob Cybot, I believe he played.
Yeah, that's right.
So clean, so proper, so neat, and gave his opponents hard times on the night. Unfortunately, that particular tournament did not finish, so we didn't get to see Zaza continue that vein of form. But he's here tonight, guys, and I'm sure he's going to be giving his all for Zambia tonight. And Rex2Ducky, just to give you some background, Rex2Ducky a couple of weeks ago actually went toe-to-toe against Atrocity in a main event on Combat Africa, and I think he took that by 7 games to 6, if I'm not mistaken. He won, he came up on top, but I think it was a very, very close game. But again, Rex2Ducky, one of the best Zambian players I've seen, and you know, as much as the South African guys have got their workout out for them, in that same breath, so do the Zambians. It's toe to toe here tonight. It's going to be absolutely fantastic, and quite honestly, I cannot wait for what's about to unfold tonight.
Look, the Zambian guys are going to be wanting to get a little bit of revenge for week 1, having sort of thought that they'd secured such a massive lead, and then the South African guys coming right back into it, and the South African guys are here to prove, hey guys, it wasn't a fluke. We're here to stay, and yeah, tonight is going to be super, super awesome. I can't wait to get into these matches. I know that AI Law837 is having some power issues, so I'm not sure what's happening to the schedule at this point. Who's up first, Mr. Seagull?
Well, let's just put the audience in the picture as well and just show them what's happening in terms of schedule. Cool. What was intended. I don't know if you can see that on stream, Brian.
Not just yet, and I can now.
Okay, so
no. I've got Devora on screen.
You've got Devora on screen.
I've got Devora. I've got the break screen.
My bad. Guys, I'm excited, okay? My bad. Okay.
What's a Charlie Wolf stream without a bit of Devora?
No, absolutely.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay,
I'm seeing what you're seeing.
The first match was supposed to be World Bartness going up against Law837. Unfortunately, until this point, Law's power has not been restored yet. So we are going to go into the second match, guys. Parasurama, the good doctor himself, going up against Rex2Ducky. This is a first to 3 format throughout the evening. Each player will fight every team member or every other team member of the opposing team once in the first to 3 match. So in total, if everything goes according to plan, we should have 9 matches for you tonight, all first to 3, and we're gonna get the first one started, guys. So Brian, if you can just maybe find out from both Rex2Ducky and Parasurama if they are ready, I will be sending out the invites, and then we can be good to go.
Sweet. Okay.
Woo. Woo. This is gonna be something. Guys, if you are new to the channel, please, if you are liking the idea of what you are about to see tonight, please consider subscribing to the channel. We make content every single week. Live streams, tournaments, you name it. Charlie Wolf has it all. And if you are already subscribed and you are enjoying at any moment in the evening, if you are enjoying what you are seeing, please do not forget, just drop the chat for a second, leave a like rating on the video, get back into the chat and keep participating in that chat, because we like to see you guys having fun.
The good doctor is ready to go.
The good doctor is ready indeed. And Rex2Ducky, I'm waiting for Rex2Ducky. He's not present on the PlayStation store just yet, or on the PlayStation.
Has not responded in the WhatsApp group either. I hope we don't have another power issue, because that would be a tragedy.
Okay, the invitations have gone out to both these guys, so we'll just wait for them to respond. Parasurama, if you can hear me, and if you don't mind, when the match is finished and your opponent does leave, if you can consider just going AFK and just holding the fort with me in the Koth, just in case anything does happen, and at least there's somebody there who can re-invite me. We know PlayStation has been giving a little bit of issues since the latest update. We hope that nothing's going to happen tonight, but just in case, if you can just go AFK as soon as the match is finished. I see Parasurama is joining the Koth as we speak.
The good doctor. He's there, he's keen. And now we need an opponent.
Okay, if anybody is aware as to the whereabouts of Rex2Ducky, please get him on the line, get him into the PlayStation lobby so that we can get tonight's action underway.
Yeah, we do not want to end up in a situation where we are DQing guys, because that will not fare well for the team.
And a DQ would basically mean 3-0.
3-0 for a DQ.
So Rex2Ducky, I have sent him a PSN message as well. And I'm sure you've sent him a...
I have given him a WhatsApp as well, so he has been contacted via all channels. How's it going, guys, in chat? Sorry, we haven't actually greeted you guys yet. Gorny, as always, in the chat, doing his thing, repping for us. Telling guys to give the stream a like. I agree. Close the chat for 2 seconds if you're on your phones. Give the stream a like. Come straight back into the chat. Admiral Hardass, Panda Bear, Dark Skin Bruce Wayne. Got some new faces in there as well. Mjoji357. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Welcome, sir. Welcome to the stream. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We're going to be bringing cool content to you on the regular. Lots of familiar faces in chat as well. Solly, how you doing? Some of the contestants, all the South African guys in chat. Not sure what's happening with the Zambians at this point. See that Mr. AI Law837 is in chat, so Mr. AI Law, if you can hear me, could you try and get hold of Rex2Ducky and let him know that his match is up? Oh, I see you in chat.
"27 guys in chat. Sean Ravendale, one of my latest subscribers, welcome. Mark the Shark, Parasurama, AK Slay, I see you all there.
Of course, Mr. AK Slay.
AI Law, what is happening? We're waiting for Rex2Ducky to grace us with his presence. In the meantime, Brian, I think what we should maybe do is, while Law is waiting for his power to be restored, maybe just get hold of Zaza. And I think maybe just to start off the evening, if Rex2Ducky is not here just yet, we can maybe get Zaza to play his matches until both Law is ready to play his and Rex2Ducky responds.
Yeah, okay.
But I think if Zaza can just make himself available, we might have to just play the Zaza matches first, and just depending on how the schedule then unfolds, just play the matches as they become available.
He is Z in the WhatsApp group, I would imagine.
No, I think he's called, yeah, in the SA versus Zambia, yeah, I think he's called Z. Okay, Law is also just letting us know that his power has not yet been restored, but it should be up any minute now. So Rex2Ducky is AWOL. Zaza, if you can just let us know if you are able to play now so that we can get your matches underway and you can start trying to kind of eat back at that lead that South Africa has. I mean, you know, whoever plays first, especially from a Zambian point of view, you're looking at closing that gap really. And I mean, if you win the first game by anything more than a margin of 1, you basically put Zambia into the lead. So guys, for those of you who might not know how the team battles work is as follows. If, for example, South Africa beats Zambia in a match by 3 games to 2, because the margin of victory is 1 point, South Africa will then get only 1 point. And on that same note, if they win by 3 games to 0, they would then earn for South Africa 3 points. So every single match counts. Rex is ready to go too. Is Rex ready?
Oh, I thought you said he was.
Well, that's what is being said in the WhatsApp.
Ready to go too. Just spoke to him. Okay.
Okay, so let me just see if he's in the...
Turning on his console.
Okay, I think they might also have had a bit of power issues.
Okay, alright. Cool, but it's looking positive.
No, it is, and I think me personally, I'm in a positive frame of mind. I definitely don't want to see anybody being DQ'd tonight because based on week 1's action, I want to see all the matches played. If, for example, there are connection issues, guys, which we do occasionally experience in Africa with regards to Kourse, we might have a couple of games played off stream, as was the case in week 1. But if everything goes according to plan, we're going to have 9 matches on stream for you guys tonight.
Okay. Guys are turning on consoles. Maybe we need to give it a bit of time to get online. Rex says he's going online now, says Zombie Classic. Welcome to the chat, Zombie Classic. Good to see you, dude.
Zombie Classic. Do also not forget, Zombie Classic, that you are going to be representing Zambia on coming Thursday in Kollision Kourse week number 3, alongside Zeng FGC and Black Kratos. So Zombie Classic, he's in chat, but you guys are going to see him in action on Thursday in week 3. And depending on how tonight unfolds, guys, it could all lie with Zombie Classic.
It could. No pressure, sir.
None whatsoever. Count me in, Charlie. That's what I like to hear, buddy.
Nice. Awesome stuff, guys. But yeah, going back to what you just said just now, very, very interesting first matchup. We could see the lead swing in the first game.
Well,
so
I've got good news for you.
Rex2Ducky.
He is ready to rumble.
Tell me a story, sir.
He is so ready to rumble.
Awesome, guys. Okay, yes, first match of the evening.
Parasurama, in typical Parasurama fashion, waiting, calculating, working out what dosage he needs to dish out to make sure that he essentially anesthetizes Rex2Ducky. Rex2Ducky unfortunately might have some other ideas. So what a match to start off the evening, guys. Parasurama going up against Rex2Ducky. Dark Skin Bruce Wayne, who will the opponents be? Well, the opponents representing South Africa in week number 3 will be none other than Law837 aka Shokan, Mr. Jivs, and RDW17.
Oh, also another great lineup. Only awesome lineups for Kollision Kourse.
Okay, we're just waiting for Rex2Ducky to respond. He's responded. He's in the lobby. Guys, we are ready, set, and about to get going.
Yes. Here we go.
Of course.
Oh, we've got a hidden Kourse select going on here. Mr. Parasurama playing the mind games already. Rex2Ducky with Johnny.
Tick tock, you don't stop.
I'm not seeing any names for some reason.
Myself included, but we'll try to sort that out as soon as possible. Oh, I think I know why I'm not seeing any names. Not to worry, we'll sort that out in a second.
Okay, so we've got a Katana from the Good Doctor.
So you were to defeat
I'm
Shinnok.
seeing names.
What is with
Versus
Is it so
a Johnny Cage from Rex2Ducky.
round?
Okay, so let's go, guys. Match number 1 of the evening. Rex2Ducky going up against Parasurama. Highborn Kitana against Showstopper Johnny Cage.
Mr. AI Law837 saying in chat, I want Zambia to win, but I want it to go to the last round. He wants these games to be hyped. Okay, we've got a highborn here.
We have indeed. We already saw Johnny whipping the 1-2-4 string there, but fairly even on life right now. I think, like in any typical first game fashion, these guys are probably just feeding each other out now. But Kitana does seem to be on a bit of the offensive here.
She does now. It's got that corner pressure going. Beautiful spacing. Using that long poke.
Kind of making the corner Rex2Ducky's home here right now.
Yeah, and not really allowing him to use those long Johnny normals. Just awesome stuff from Parasurama there.
Well, first
great
round.
pressure, great patience.
Well, great pressure, definitely. Great patience is probably part of Parasurama's game. I think it's what we come to know from Doctor himself. But don't count Rex2Ducky out after 1 round. I mean, this guy, I've seen him play. I've faced him. This guy is no stranger to Mortal Kombat. And once he gets going, he gets going.
Well, he seems to be gaining a little bit of momentum now, and now has the corner advantage himself. Great work by Parasurama to force his way out of that corner, just pushing Johnny back.
I think while Parasurama sees that he's not being anti-aid for those advancing jumps, I think he's going to continue to do that.
Absolutely. Good point.
You'll see it shortly. Oh, he walks straight in for the forward grab. And again, we see it.
Has turned the tides again, has got Johnny in that corner. Not being anti-aid, as you say, at all. Basically just jumping at will now, and that puts him in a good position to basically choose whatever position he wants to be in.
And we know this Kitana does have some serious pressure here.
Yeah.
And just like that, Parasurama puts South Africa on the scoreboard. taking the first game 1-0. And will we see a character swap? Because I don't think that match went as well as I think Rex2Ducky would have wanted it to go.
No, not at all. And Parasurama doing such a good job of just maintaining that pressure at such a steady pace. There was nothing frantic about it. It was just consistent. It was just well considered. And it worked. Awesome, awesome stuff.
Well, we do know that Rex2Ducky does have Eren Black as part of his arsenal. And I wonder if he might use Eren Black to neutralize that fan game. And as I say that, he's gone directly to Eren Black.
Straight to Eren Black. Although I didn't see Parasurama just using the straight fans too often. So he's probably got something in his arsenal as well that's... I don't think he'll be too worried at this point.
Well, I think he didn't need to use the fans too often because I think he had free reign with those jump-ins.
Yep.
Weren't challenged. I don't think he was challenged once in that entire first match. And again, the first thing he does is jump forward.
Jump forward, lands that overhead, throws the acid out, but not too effective at this point. Eren pokes, gives it back to Gunshot.
Opens up there. Well, we got the grab techs on board.
Parasurama continuing to just jump in unabated.
Oh, he held onto that Edenian raises there, and the third fan, probably at the very last frame, got hold of Eren Black there, and he's on half life as things stand right now.
Without even really being hit by anything too massive, it's just this consistent kind of pressure that Parasurama's dealing here. But Eren Black fights his way back into this, manages to land a forward grab. That katana pressure can be so oppressive when it's used properly.
Great timing on the fatal blow there, so he cashed out with the fatal blow, and I think this is actually a bit of a mini victory for Parasurama here, because number one is not going to kill.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have it at his disposal now for the rest of the game, so...
Oh, beautiful work there. With the old, the Melina teleport. I wonder if Melina's going to get that when she eventually ends up in the game.
Well guys, 17th of November is the day that Combat Pack 2 comes out, and not just Combat Pack 2, but I think it's called Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate. And stay tuned to Charlie Wolf Gaming. But for now guys, Parasurama trying to fight his way back after going down in that first round, having established a 1-0 lead, but facing a different prospect here in the form of Eren Black.
Yeah, absolutely. But like you say, almost sort of winning that little sort of mini victory there, forcing a fatal blow out of sort of desperation, ironically at anti-aid. But now Parasurama looking very sort of comfortable again, although Rex2Ducky manages to land the forward throw now, has turned the tide a little bit. Let's have a look. Nope. Parasurama just jumping around like he is the Air Force.
Paris so patient, just waiting for his moment.
Beautiful grab tech there. Again. Another beautiful grab tech.
And that's the round.
Yeah, and just, you know, once again, jumping at will is it gives you such an advantage when you can play that positional game without fear of being punished for it.
Such calculated play here coming through from Parasurama, and he's on the verge of putting himself into a 2-0 lead unless Rex can turn this around as things stand now, and seems to be doing exactly that. Mixing it up nicely. Oh, this is a crushing blow. No, he doesn't cash in on the crushing blow. Why?
Panicked? No, I doubt that's the case.
He still has access to his fatal blow here, Brian, so not over just yet.
No, not at all.
Just waiting for that opening.
Again, just being so patient. Oh, he gets caught with the slide there. Beautiful work to just jump out of that acid. Gonna have to be careful now. Oh no, that's gonna be punished, and that'll be the round. That'll be the game. Rex2Ducky puts himself on the board. 1-all.
Well, that was probably the one of the best demonstrations of patient play I've seen from both players
I was going to say from both guys. Yeah, absolutely.
So Rex2Ducky leveling it up now at 1 apiece. So Zambia, you guys are on the board as well. And Parasurama's probably thinking to himself now, I don't think he did anything wrong with that Kitana pick.
No, not at all.
So it wouldn't surprise me if... oh, that's not right. There we go.
Aaron Black.
Yeah, I don't think that he has any reason to change characters at this point. That was, as you said, just a great demonstration of two guys who knew exactly what they were doing, and it was almost like, you know, whoever gets the last hit is going to win. So, which I suppose is always the case, but you know what I mean. It was very, very sort of evenly poised, that whole match.
Just overall very clever, very calculated play from both players, and I mean you love to see it in a situation like this, especially. Something's on the line in every single match here.
Yeah, absolutely. Panda Bear says not enough jumps.
Grab ticks coming through. Zambia's got those guys.
Again, just jumping in. Rex2Ducky doing a great job of spacing himself to avoid the little overhead off that jump.
Oh, wonderful timing there on that punish, and forces the breakaway, gets the mix-up. Gonna go for another slide, and Parasurama seems to be in a bit of trouble here.
Yeah, Rex2Ducky is turning it on. Oh, very unsafe. Got to watch that that teleport there.
Is it over yet? Is it over, or is it going to come back in typical Parasurama fashion? Unfortunately not. Rex2Ducky with the down 4. Closes out round number 1 of game number 3.
Round 2. Fight.
And it's looking good for Rex2Ducky at this point.
Well, not just for Rex2Ducky, but it's looking good for Zambia, because I think just from a mental point of view, they can tell themselves now that should Rex2Ducky win this game, they've essentially drawn level.
That is true. And yeah, we were discussing it today, I think. So much of this game is so psychological. Whether it be from a team perspective as it is tonight, or an individual perspective when you are in a match and just being relentlessly pressured by somebody. Can you keep your calm? Looks like Rex2Ducky can. Looks like Parasurama can too.
Dropped that combo there, and I think that cost him the round, because
Yep.
you know, he was probably going to do the 2-1 into the acid cancel and missed the second hit of that particular combo string. And it was at that point where the round changed. So Parasurama not out of it just yet. Oh, great stance cancel there into the forward grab. Tries the forward 4, just out of range. Gets clipped there by the low. Parasurama cancelled into the forward grab. Escape failed. I'm not sure if Kitana has any crushing blows on her throws, I don't think.
Rex2Ducky starting to do a much better job of sort of reacting once Parasurama has landed from those jumps. Not necessarily anti-airing, but definitely having an answer once he hits the ground. There we go again.
Again, dropping the combo there. Is that going to cost him? I think it is.
Oh, is this going to kill?
I think it might just. I'm not too sure, Brian.
Rex2Ducky pushing buttons for his life there, trying to get that
He
that
survives.
armor. Oh, that is a pixel and a dream. And oh,
Over yet? It's not over, but I think it's
Crazy.
over now. And
Oh.
Parasurama with the last hit of the match.
such great presence of mind by Parasurama there to actually block that amplified overhead slide kick Aaron Black special.
Yeah.
that thing,
That
the big
thing.
boot.
Well, Parasurama, I'm sure the entire South Africa fan base watching this right now is probably applauding Parasurama for his high IQ play there.
6 Gun Sam.
And as we didn't expect a character change coming from Parasurama after going down in that second match, likewise, we did not expect to see a character swap coming from Rex2Ducky either. Still Aaron Black, it's still high intensity, it's still highly tense, and I still think, Brian, this game can go any way.
Absolutely. I've no doubt that this game could go either way. That's the only thing that I don't doubt at this point. Let's see if either of these two guys get a little bit more aggressive. Parasurama using both his offensive bars, not going to be able to do any sort of those shenanigans at the moment. Oh, he uses the up 3 on wake up, as I say that.
Good sequence of pressure there by Parasurama, ending in the back throw. Udinian Razors coming through. Rex2Ducky trying to get some
awesome
momentum going here, and he's doing a great job. Fatal blow finish? No.
No fatal blow. Didn't need it.
Didn't need it.
Has got it if he does need it. Parasurama, once again, these guys are not. Neither of them looks weak. It's just they just both making great decisions. Very, very, very impressed by Rex2Ducky's sort of the swing of momentum since choosing this Aaron Black character.
Well, as we say that, Para with some momentum of his own here, and he's made the corner Aaron Black's home. Trying to swap positions here with the back throw.
Gets the position swap, and
too little too late, I think.
Too little too late. That chip damage in the corner was absolutely insane.
Well, this is match point for Parasurama, and
well, yeah, if he manages to take that, he will score 2 points for South Africa.
But I think Rex2Ducky has something to say about that. Great grab tech again.
I would hope so. I would hope he has something to say about it. Great grab tech again by Parasurama, and then landing a grab of his own. Great throw game at the moment here. Great tech by Rex2Ducky, as I say that. Poke into the projectile. Cheeky stuff.
Ducky scouts the wake up.
Oh, can he go for
gonna
fake? No, he don't. Sorry,
damage.
I'm looking at the wrong life bomb.
Great play from Rex2Ducky, and he's
there
leveled
we
it up
go.
at 2 games apiece. Zambia
games
celebrating this time.
Aaron Black wins.
2 games apiece. So we have 1 point on the line. 1 point for either SA or Zambia on the line in this next game. Does Zambia level it up, or does South Africa extend their lead by 1 point?
Well, what a game to start off the evening. And if this is anything to go by, gosh, I can't wait for the other matches to get going as well.
Yeah.
Because we see Parasurama now swapping and going to the Shaolin monk to go call one of the chosen warriors to represent Earthrealm in Mortal Kombat. Liu Kang this time says, you know what, Aaron Black, you kicked the shit out of my wife. I got something to say to you.
Well, I know that Parasurama loves Liu Kang as a character to fight with, but also as a Mortal Kombat character, the Chosen One. So let's see if he can do the Chosen One proud here and get himself a win for the SA boys. Using all of Liu Kang's oppressive tricks. The 1-2, the advancing 1-2, the throws, the forward 4s, all the crushing blows. But not if Rex2Ducky has anything to say about it. Oh, beautiful. Lands the last hit of that into the bicycle kick.
So far looking good. Whips the back one into
Oh,
the
he's got the
forward throw.
escape fail. So he's got that crushing blow loaded on the forward throw now. So Rex2Ducky's going to have to be very careful.
Oh, he does use it. Okay. Didn't expect him to use that crushing blow there, but okay, he's got the chicken, spend it.
He's still got it on the forward throw. The forward throw is also loaded. I don't know when. I don't know actually when he managed to load that for the backwards throw. I missed that.
I think he might need to get another escape fail before it triggers the next crushing blow. I think. I could be mistaken.
Oh, Rex2Ducky getting a crushing blow of his own. Beautiful work.
Oh, he's out of bullets.
What a comeback.
Well, the first game of the evening, guys, goes down to the final round of the final match. Couldn't be closer. Who's it going to be? Predictions in chat, guys. P for Parasurama, R for Rex2Ducky. Let's see who you think is going to come up tops.
Guys, let us know. Let us know your predictions.
Oh, scouts the slide this time. Gets the crushing blow with the forward 3-4-4.
I do believe that he's still got that forward throw crushing blow. That's my gut feel.
Parasurama with wake up buttons there forces the air escape. But scouts the grab attempt, and this is going to be so close. And Parasurama goes down to Rex2Ducky.
That acid combined with that pressure, that was a fire match. Gonna end it with a friendship. Aaron Black's at the fair, showing off his mad skills.
Well played to both these guys, but
wow.
Rex2Ducky coming up on top there, taking the first game of the evening, guys, by 3-2, earning a solitary point for Zambia, making them now level on points with South Africa at 9 points apiece.
9 points apiece.
Wow, okay.
Level.
I need to get my breath back after that game.
My goodness me.
Okay, Rex2Ducky can leave the Koth lobby. If Parasurama can stay in the Koth lobby and just go AFK, thank you, he's done that. Okay, so we're going to go into our next match immediately. We're going to have I Am Gruti going up against the Legendary League winner Zaza.
The Legendary League winner himself.
So let's just get Gruti and Zaza in here. Okay, the invites have gone out to both these guys to get match number 2 underway. Brian, the scores have been updated as we speak.
They have been updated. SA with 2 games, Zambia with 3, which puts Zambia with 1 point, leveling us at 9 apiece. So after the first game, Zambia has drawn level.
Well, it just makes the evening just that much better, doesn't it? I mean, we've got 34 members of the Wolfpack in chat right now. We've got South Africa and Zambia tied at 9 points apiece, and we are into the second game of week number 2.
Of week number 2, and Mr. AI Law837, who is actually set to compete tonight, said earlier in the chat he wants Zambia to win, but he wants it to go right down to the wire. And if the first game is anything to go by, then that's exactly what's going to happen this evening. So, yeah, you know, what can we say? I mean, the fates, the elder gods, they decide what kind of entertainment you get.
Okay, so we've got Gruti in the Koth lobby right now. We're just waiting for Legendary League winner Zaza to come and join us so we can get match number 2 underway, guys. What were your thoughts about that first match? I mean, my goodness, Parasurama and Rex2Ducky put on an absolute peach of a match as far as I'm concerned. Any thoughts from your side, guys? Just put it in the chat. Let me know what you thought about that first match, and if you think the next match is going to live up to the hype, because I can see this being a similar match, down to the wire. I Am Gruti, great Mortal Kombat 11 player. Zaza, we've seen it all, we know about him, he's done it all. And all we're waiting for him to do now is to join us in the Scott lobby. Zaza, where are you? Zaza is playing fighters. Oh my goodness.
Come on, guys.
Okay, Zaza's on his way. Invite has been sent. I'm going to be sending him another invite just to make sure that he's gotten the first one. Okay, I see what I'm assuming is probably a few Zambians in chat now. Edward Bialwa. Looks like he is supporting Zaza. AI Law. AI Law, any updates for us, guy? I must be honest for you, waiting for these matches to take place this week in particular. This is actually one player who I've really wanted to see a little bit more of. Obviously, we were given a bit of a preview in the custom combat tournament not too long ago, where we saw Zaza pull out a very scary looking noob Cybot, but didn't see enough.
But that's exactly it. It's like you said earlier. He's been sort of quiet on the MK11 scene. Well, in the public eye, but he's obviously been playing it on the quiet because he brought a noob Cybot to custom combat that, like I said, looks like he's been playing the game since day one, no issues.
Okay, Zaza, if you are in chat, just let me know. Have you got the invitation? Get off DBZ already, says Rassi212.
Yeah, come on, guys. Ready. You get DQ'd for playing DBZ. That's the new rule.
Guys, also, as soon as you are in your match, please just stay around. We're trying to get these matches on stream as soon as possible, so the less delay, the better it is for everybody. It is a Sunday evening, it is 8:30. We don't want to finish too late, so if you can just be on standby so that the moment you are called to your match, be ready, be prepared, enter the COT lobby without much delay, and we can get these matches underway as soon as possible. Mark the Shock just clarifying in chat here, Zaza has actually been playing since day one. He placed 4th at the ACGL Season 1 event, which actually, if I remember correctly, hosted a grand final between Mr. 5000 and Shokan. Mr. 5000, I believe, taking that at the end of that. Well, Zaza's in the COT lobby now, so we're about to get match number 2 of the evening underway, guys. Let's get hyped for this match. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Like I said before, I've kind of been looking forward to seeing Zaza, and that moment has finally arrived.
Yep, me too. We've got them in the COT. They are ready to rumble, and yeah, I'm also really looking forward to seeing the return of I Am Grootty. Guys are checking the connection out quickly.
Okay.
Everything's looking good. Everything's feeling good.
Baraka.
Oh, we got a Baraka on screen. Going up against a Kotal Khan. Unfortunately, I missed the variation choices, but it looks like we have an Ascension and we've got a noob Cybot.
This Kotal character has become very popular in recent times. I'm seeing so many more Kotals than we used to when this game sort of first was around, and for a long time after that. So peeps loving the fake Khan.
Fight.
Okay, so Forward 4 to start off. Total Khan. Whoa. Bit of a circus jump there. Not sure what that was all about. Got the scene double variation here by Legendary Zaza. And that big normal forces the breakaway. Now Brian, what you need to know about this particular variation of Noob Cybot is that if he opens you up with 113, sorry, and cancels that into his amplified slide, that's 25% of your life gone.
Just like that.
Great combo there coming through from I Am Groovy.
Yeah, getting himself a tidy 33%, sorry. Oh, lovely work. The interactable there. Walks up to him, does the command grab, calm as you like.
Well, I'm Groovy, looking fairly strong with this Kotal Khan pick.
Now those very long normals.
Gets thrown into the corner himself now.
Bit of a lag spike. Oh, lovely work by him, Greedy there. Misses the command grab. Forces the breakaway though, and there's that 25% you were talking about.
Followed by a 24% combo as well.
Crazy damage old Noob Cybot has.
Well, one person that also has access to some decent damage is Kotal Khan himself.
Yeah, especially when he gets all his buffs going and all his craziness. But there you go, another tidy 25% for Zaza.
Quite tense towards the end of that second round there. But it's one round apiece now. Zaza leveling it up in game number 1.
Another one going to the last round. I think this is going to become a bit of a pattern for the evening. Wow. Lovely use of the interactable into the teleport. I am Greek, he needs to be wary. Noob Cybot has got just as much range as Kotal does. And might just be a bit faster.
Well, one thing that this particular variation, especially of Noob Cybot, does have access to is just an enormous amount of space control. That low slide, especially amplified, just is a great keep away tool. And I mean, Kotal not being the most mobile of characters, especially if you don't have those wave dashes on point, might just struggle with that neutral game that Noob Cybot brings to the table here. But so far, he's got a life deficit, but I don't think that Groot is doing too badly here. In fact, one real combo conversion into a fatal blow would have sealed it, but unfortunately for Grooty, the Legendary League winner himself takes game number 1 and finishes it off with a fatality just to kind of send a statement there saying, dude, you've been away from Mortal Kombat for a while. These cats think I've been away, but I've been here since day 1. I've got 4th place at the ACGL event. I'm here to score some points for Zambia.
Yeah. You've been away from MK for a while. Let me remind you what it's all about. How about a fatality in your face?
I don't think I'm Groot is going to take too lightly to that though. So
I should hope not. This is not ballet.
Well, maybe that's the consequence of taking the fake Khan, and I hope that Andy Otam is not in chat listening to what I'm saying now. But you know, there is only one true Khan. So maybe, just maybe, we'll see a character swap from Grooty. No, we won't.
I see that you've been dabbling with the true Khan lately.
I've been trying. I wouldn't say I've been dabbling. I've been trying.
I am Grooty sticking with his fake Khan pick. And Zaza will feel comfortable there, almost sort of nullifying those very big normals that that fake Khan has with some very long normals of his own. And like you say, just not much effort for quite a bit of damage.
Christian Clay in chat saying Legendary League winner sending a message with that fatality.
Yes, indeed.
Panda Bear. Whoa.
Are those teabags?
No, they definitely are teabags, and I think he's trying to tell Grooty.
Get in his head.
Well, quite clearly, and you know, he's doing unsafe stuff now, so maybe it's just something that's actually working, but Lands the can't cut there. Down 4 on block. Gets clipped, gets teabagged.
Weird. Mr. Zaza is just not giving zero Fs about anything at this stage. And looking confident, playing confident. Looking good. Looking good, Mr. Seawolf.
Almost too good, and I don't know if he's looking that good or if maybe Groot is just not making the correct decisions here because he's getting caught doing a couple of unsafe combos. He's not blocking where he should be blocking, and there's another example. And every time Zaza teabags, he's kind of just inviting Grooty, and Groot is falling for it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think maybe, and I hate to speak out of turn here, manages to land that crushing blow, all those amplified slides, giving him access to that. And maybe, as I was saying, maybe, just maybe, in Mr. Grooty's head at the moment.
We're going to see another command grab here, and are we going to see a comeback here from Groot?
Might very well. I would not put it past Mr. Groot.
Won't call this only a true master comeback, but it's definitely something worth talking about if he's able to pull it off. And easy.
Oh!
Not just yet. Nope.
I can't speak.
Oh,
no!
And Zaza manages to close it off with a down 4.
Wow.
Gives him a teabag and says, you know what, eat another fatality because I've come here to play some MK. You interrupted me from a Dragon Ball Fighter session. I'm going to try to get this done as soon as possible so I can go back to DBZ. Can somebody in Zaza's house please crack that disc?
Yeah, somebody break
only
that. Only
MK11 allowed for the evening, guys. Zaza taking a 2-0 lead. And,
only MK11 allowed for the evening, chaps. That's not to say that we're not going to stream anything else ever, but tonight it's about MK11. And wow, Mr. Zaza playing with not a care in the world at this stage.
Okay, while we are waiting for Law to get
Mr.
back,
Andrew
Bartness and Rex2Ducky can maybe get ready.
I will send the word out.
BMW boys are happy, says Mr. Stacks. Mr. Stacks, how you doing, buddy? Andy O'Tam saying the typical Total Khan, you don't impress me. Okay, what I'm finding a little bit difficult to understand here, Brian, is the fact that I'm Grooti has stuck to the Total Khan pick. So unless he saw something in that attempted comeback that he picked up on and said, you know what, there's something here.
Perhaps he did. Did notice him not really overcommitting in that last little bit there. So, yeah, maybe he has seen something. Maybe he's picked up a pattern. Lovely work.
Can't cut. Oh, drops the combo and eats 161 damage before opting to break away. Can't cut comes in again. And that's going to be a decent chunk of damage. 300 plus here.
I am Grooti sending a little bit of a message of his own now.
Well, the round's not finished yet, Brian. And unfortunately, this is MK11. Anything can happen. That's the Grooti that's a Grooti we knew before he left Mortal Kombat. So, are we going to see...
Oh, eats the down 2 crushing blow. This is going to be trouble.
Be it. That is heartbreak for Grooti because it did look like everything was working for him in that particular round.
Yeah, that'll be absolutely crushing for him. Excuse the pun.
Down 2 from downtown there. Just a couple of down 1 mashes as well. Zaza, I must be honest with you, as much as Grooti is probably making more mistakes than what he would like to, quite impressed with Zaza in terms of not just his ability to play Mortal Kombat, but his ability to get into his opponent's head.
Absolutely. And also just the composure that he's showing after having a massive life deficit, just not looking flustered at all.
And Gruty going for the unsafe stuff yet again. It's a crushing blow, and Gruty goes down by 3 games to 0. And as a result of that particular match, Zambia starting to take the kind of lead that we saw in week number 1 before the miraculous turnaround.
So yes, they've gone and scored themselves 4 points this evening, taking them to 12. SA still sitting on 9.
Andy Otam not impressed by the Kotal Khan showing his scene on screen right now, so you know, Gruty still has 2 games to get back into this. Like we said at the beginning, every player plays each player of the opposition team once in a 1st to 3 set. And now we will be having Bartness going up against Rex2Ducky.
Bartness versus Rex2Ducky, and Rex2Ducky will be feeling good that his team member in the Legendary League Winner Zaza has scored 3 points for Zambia, has given Zambia the maximum in his game.
Well, we saw last week what the effect of a maximum points haul can do for the team. We saw quite a few of that last week, in fact. I think it was because of 102-3-0 results that actually brought South Africa back into the picture on that particular evening. So we know that 3-0s is something that any team in this particular format is going to want to avoid. Every single game counts. So as things stand right now, we're going to be having Bartness going up against Rex2Ducky, followed by Parasurama going up against the Legendary League winner in Zaza.
Such fire matches.
Bartness going up against Rex2Ducky. The invites have been sent out, guys. Okay, let's just have a look and see what the table is looking like. Not the table, but the results chart for the evening is looking like.
The old score. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm putting wins for Zambia in yellow, and as soon as South Africa wins a game, I will probably do them in green.
And as things stand, if you are South African, things not looking too good in the opening 2 matches so far. Parasurama coming really close, but unfortunately falling just short, going down 3 games to 2 to Rex2Ducky. I am Gruty, unfortunately going down 3-0 against against the Legendary League winners Zaza. We've got Rex2Ducky is already in the Koth lobby. Let's just wait for Bartness. If you can just maybe let Bartness know on the WhatsApp. No, never mind. Bartness has joined us.
He knew. He was keen.
He was indeed.
All right, guys. Here we go again.
Here we go again. Rex2Ducky against what is a Bartness.
Rex2Ducky coming off a win over Parasurama. Managing to get that one 3-2, and he's gone with his Johnny pick again, and will face a character that he knows very well, Mr. Aaron Black. I believe that is a Season 1 skin, Combat League Season 1 reward, or 2, very, very early days of Mortal Kombat.
I didn't actually see the costume now. That is Combat Season 1, Combat League Season 1.
That was the Season of Blood, very first combat season.
I think it was joined by a similar color outfit for Kitana as well as Scorpion.
Correct, and then there was one more. Can't remember.
Okay, we do know that in terms of World's playstyle, he is an advocate for the back 4. And he seems to kind of or make people realize or think at least that Eren Black's sweep is one of those broken normals in the game. Oh, what great IQ there by
that was
Bartness.
amazing. To go and duck that flying monk. Very cool work. And yeah, Tam says amazing memories. Yep. Back when MK was shiny new. Awesome work here by Will Bartness.
Will Bartness, at least in this first game, coming straight out of the gate here and saying, you know what, I want to try and get as much of this guy's life away. Force him to use his fatal blow in the first round, so it's not going to kill. It's not going to kill.
He's going to have quite a bit of life left.
Oh, what absolutely fantastic play there from Will Bartness.
Sure. That was very, very impressive. Will Bartness plays such an active Eren. Like, he's always doing something.
And you'll just notice when he's in that particular range, he just goes for the back four, which he seems to favor probably one of these Eren Black players that I don't think I've seen an Eren Black player use the back four as much as what I've seen Will Bartness use it.
Well, now that you mention it, I don't think that I've ever really seen an Eren Black player that favors the back four. What is his sort of thinking around that?
Well, it low profiles a lot of normals. It's got some decent range, and you can actually interrupt combo strings that have a flawless block gap. The down four actually, the back four, sorry, actually get some of those combos or interrupt some of those combos. So. Travis Muhammad Salih. I see you guys all. Bilal. Another Eren Black player from Kenya.
Oh.
Speaking of Eren Black, he just cashes in on his fatal blow.
Downtown manages to take the game. One zip.
I'm
to
licking
Will
my
Bartness.
lips here, Brian. I'm licking my lips because I'm thinking that there's a prospect of seeing an Eren Black mirror.
Very, very possibly. Very, very, very possibly. But you know, the contrast in playstyle between this Eren and Rex2Ducky's Eren is quite something to behold, and it's just one of those, just a great example of MK11, how everybody plays it differently. And yeah, what an interesting Eren we've just seen. I think maybe Mr. Rex2Ducky kind of like chooses the Johnny to kind of test the waters.
Of course.
Nope, he's gone straight back to the Johnny. Obviously doesn't like the mirror.
Seriously, no swimming.
Possibly. Mr. Stacks, it used to be the best, says Bilal. Oh, you're talking about Fatal Blow. Okay. Definitely one of the top 5 Fatal Blows in the game, I'm sure.
It still is. It still is, even after being nerfed. That starts up a little bit slower now, but that thing can hit you from wherever. So a lot of players not enjoying that advantage at all.
Here we see the back 4.
Back 4 into the forward 4.
Canterbury is saying that Will is on meth or on crack, sorry.
Well, you know, I'm not gonna talk to his sort of substance addictions, but he's definitely busy. That's for sure.
He's got such an unorthodox Eren Black style, and it works.
Completely. It's really entertaining to watch. But Rex2Ducky looking to get himself back into this cancel. Using that very, very fast projectile of Johnny's, and has a bit of corner pressure of his own going here. But once again,
2 back 4s to close off the round.
Yeah, I think Will Bartness would have noticed that
Round 2.
he's not getting punished for those jump-ins again. Jumping in at Will Bartness.
What is a Bartness? Maybe at the end of the set, Rex2Ducky will know exactly what the Bartness is.
Doing some jumping of his own now is Rex2Ducky. Should get some decent damage here. Will Bartness deciding not to break away. And this corner pressure is doing wonders for Mr. Rex2Ducky. That'll be the round.
That was quite convincing there by Rex2Ducky. Didn't give Will Bartness much breathing room.
Fight.
Quite
basically
convincing.
just kept the pressure, kept him in the corner, and as a result, closed out that second round.
Do you think that he was not using his breakaway there because he was in the corner?
I'm not too sure what Will Bartness' thinking was. I think that button just accidentally connected with Will Bartness there, but great use of that little bit of plus flames that Johnny has and that amplified force balls.
The little bit of plus frames that he still has left.
That he has left, yeah, after they basically killed the character. Who knows, maybe there's one more patch coming where they're gonna give Johnny at least another 2 frames on his block advantage.
Well, there is a balance patch coming with MK11 Ultimate, so yeah, just put the message out to the Elder Gods.
Or maybe
And,
Will
Rex2Ducky
Bartness is trying
just-
to send a message here.
Rex2Ducky
Oh, he's just reloading the rifle there. And such
Ducky
clever
just-
play from Will Bartness, taking a 2-0 lead. And he must be thinking to himself, Brian,
crouched into that acid pool and just stood there. Sorry, that blew my mind. He was just standing in the acid pool losing life.
well, I
for
think
free.
maybe it was also just to do with the fact that Will Bartness had a fully loaded rifle.
True.
His positioning was excellent. I mean, his positioning was so good. Even after emptying the rifle, he was still able to put 1 or 2 more bullets in, which ultimately ended up taking the game from Rex2Ducky. And Rex2Ducky is down by 2
Johnny Cage.
games to 0, and he's sticking to Johnny Cage. So
You will be up.
clearly
Yeah,
he did seem to be much more comfortable with Aaron Black than what he did with Johnny Cage against Parasurama. So I think maybe he just, as you said, doesn't favor the mirror.
Does not like the mirror. I get that. I'm also one who does not enjoy the mirror, so that's definitely something I can relate to.
Lord Bartness.
Round
But is Will Bartness going to take this 3-zip and basically get all those points back that South Africa just lost in the last game?
Well, if he does, I hope that he's going to get on the phone with I Am Grootty and say, dude, come on now. Let's leave the Kotal Khan at home. Bring your Cetrion, bring your other characters.
I am 110% certain that Captain Parasurama has been chatting to Grootty and telling him exactly what needs to happen. That is the kind of Captain Parasurama is. But Rex2Ducky was, until getting shot in the face 8 times, looking very strong in this round. Oh, the forward 4. The second forward 4 lands the crushing blow. Closes out round 1, and that was a very, very quick comeback from Will Bartness, where he was in quite a big life deficit.
Well, Will Bartness, if he's got the entire South Africa behind him, they must be cheering for him right now, because if he's able to basically cancel out the Legendary League Winners 3-0 victory over I Am Grootty, that puts both teams basically on level points, if I'm not mistaken. No, I think there will be
No, it'll be
still 1
it'll be
point.
yeah.
Back to a 1 point difference, and it very much looks like it's going to go that way, because Will Bartness is looking absolutely convincing in this particular match against Rex2Ducky. Oh,
Yes.
are we going to see a back 4 to close it out? Or is Rex2Ducky saying, nope, not just yet, not just yet?
Not just yet. Cancels gets the crushing blow. This is clever play. 1 pixel left, misses the back 4. Missing those pokes. That
fantastic
Johnny
play
spacing,
from-
that was incredible play by Rex2Ducky there.
And here's the thing, he still has access to his fatal blow. Remember, he cancelled the fatal blow to
He
get
cancelled the fake to get the crushing blow.
but he still has access to it.
Oh,
I wonder if that, Will Barton is just going apeshit here with those forward 4s now, an absolute maniac that he is.
Will Bartness, like we said earlier, just has a very, very active errand. Oh, misses the up 3.
Ah, great flawless block there from
beautiful flawless block.
Rex2Ducky. And Rex2Ducky just woken up.
Has Rex2Ducky handed his control over?
Well, I must be honest with you, this is kind of like the Rex2Ducky that I'm used to seeing, so maybe it took a couple of games to get used to it, but it just seems to be completely
has come
on a
alive.
different level.
Has suddenly come alive, and yeah, he's making all the right reads, and that's going to close out game 2 or game 3. Game 3, yeah, game 3.
Well,
and
Rex2Ducky gets himself on the board, so that's a little bit of a mini heartbreak there for South Africa because they weren't, well, they're not able to get the 3 points back due to this particular result now. So it's 2-1, still in favor of Will Bartness.
Still in favor of Will Bartness, but Rex2Ducky, I think after that that third round will be feeling pretty damn good, and especially after that massive comeback that he had. Wow. I ain't got no words. Christian Clay says Lord Rex coming back. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the South African boys were being well supported in chat, and now it looks like there's plenty of support for the Zambians as well. Reverse 3-0 loading. Watch the 3-0 comeback.
Admiral Hardass Isco Atlanta, first time I see you in chat. Welcome. Rex is OD. I have to agree with you there, Mr. 5000. But let's see. Maybe Will Bartness, trying the unsafe, risky stuff there. Will Bartness gets it again, second time round.
Long Johnny Normals. Bartness not finishing the string.
Again,
Rex2Ducky
low and punishes Aaron, forces the air escape.
Yep, he's just starting to read that low slide now, pretty consistently.
Jim Chori, jump squad in chat. Welcome.
Jim Bob Jack's pants. Jumping. Jim Bob Jack's pants. Sorry, Mr. Chori. How are you, sir?
Ashlyn Govender supporting the boys from SA, saying, come on boys, we need this. And so far, Ashlyn Govender, Will Bartness responding to your call there with the first round. Now putting himself on match point against Rex2Ducky.
But Rex2Ducky, we've seen what he can do. That would work. A very, very odd Aaron.
Well, I prefer the word you used earlier, very active Aaron.
Yeah.
And especially with this variation that's got great counter zoning tools in the scud shot, but relies less on the scud shot and kind of relies more on pressure.
Yeah.
Not too many Aarons I've seen play in this particular manner.
No,
it seems to be working quite well, but as I say that, Brian.
Well, Rex2Ducky is right in this. Oh no! Rex2Ducky scouts the fatal blow, neutral ducks it, and full punish.
Bull the Conqueror, really enjoying the competition here. Glad you guys are staying consistent with these broadcasts. Only a pleasure, Bull.
Yeah, thank you, Bill. Remember you from our last stream. Thank you so much for the kind words, sir.
I think he might have actually left a comment in one of the YouTube videos. Rex2 comeback, says the Khan of Africa himself.
Rex2 comeback, I like that. I like that. Well, not if Will Bartness has anything to say about it. Puts Rex2Ducky into fatal blow territory, but his life lead is looking really, really good at this point, so I don't think that he'll be too panicked about any kinds of fatal blow shenanigans. Just walking back, but those Johnny Normals are long.
Great anti-air there, and closes it out with the forward 3-2 into the slide cancel, amplified, sweeps to finish it off, and Will Bartness has taken this particular match by 3-1.
And that will be South Africa's first points.
Courtesy of Will Bartness. So that's what it means, guys, to contribute to your country, and so far, Will doing exactly that.
Yes,
Guys,
Will scoring 2 points. So we are sitting on 4-2 for the evening, and 13-10 overall.
is that
right?
right?
Yeah. Zambia has scored 4 points this evening.
That's correct.
They were on 8, so that takes them to 12. South Africa has just scored 2 points. They were on 8, that takes them to 10. 10-12 is the current score.
Anyway,
Yeah, no, look, you must double check my maths. It's not my forte.
okay, guys.
I color in pictures for a living.
Here we go. So, Will Bartness taking a 3-1 over Rex2Ducky, and a little bit of revenge for his captain in Parasurama, went down 3-2 to Rex2Ducky. So, here's the next thing. Is Parasurama going to get revenge over Zaza? Because that is the next match, guys. Legendary League Winner Zaza going up against the captain of the South African team, the good doctor Parasurama.
Have we had any word from Mr. Law837 about his power by any chance?
Power's back.
Ah, fantastic.
Well, Bartness, the nerves just indicated there on the WhatsApp chat. So we're going to get Zaza in to compete against Parasurama. And then the next game, guys, we're going to have AI Law, Brian, if you're okay with this, going up against I Am Gruti.
I'm okay with that. Are you okay with that?
I'm okay with just about each of the 9 matches taking place tonight, guys. As you can see, these matches are fire. And I just got a feeling that as the scores come into play a bit later in the evening, they're just going to get more fire. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Guys, next up, Parasurama going up against the Legendary League winner. Let's see if he's still playing Dragon Ball. No, he's not. He's in an online Kourse. And he's going to have to leave that Kourse now because the next match is about to get underway. Parasurama going up against LLW Zaza.
Okay, here we go. You think Mr. Zaza's got his invite?
Mr. Zaza has got his invite. We're just waiting for him to accept that. And then we're going to have this next match, which, again, you know, I'm speechless when it comes to this match because, like I said at the beginning of the evening, I was so looking forward to seeing Zaza play. And as a supporter of everything that Dr. Parasurama does, I look forward to seeing him every time he's on stream. So
Yeah,
I'm getting the best of both worlds here tonight in this particular match. And yeah, let's see. If you're South African, you obviously want Parasurama to come on tops. If you are Zambian, I'm sure that you are backing your boy, Legendary League winner Zaza. Which way is it going to go? In fact, guys, let's get your predictions in now. Because I think the last time I asked you guys for your predictions, I asked in the final game of the final round of the final game, and before you could even get anything on the chat, the match is over. Doctor about to send the cure for Corona. 3-1 to Zaza, says Chimba. Para about to sanitize Zaza, says Cheddar. Paralyzing time.
That's coming with the puns.
Well, we've just seen Rex2Ducky show up. So is Zaza going to perform a bit of a ducky here?
I really hope not. I have sent the message out in the WhatsApp group as well. So
okay, guys, and then just to I Am Gruti and AI Law, if you can just keep you guys ready for the next match. As soon as Zaza's match with Parasurama is concluded, we're going to get you guys in immediately, followed by Will Bartness going up against Zaza.
So I've just been told... Oh, that doesn't look good. I've just been told that Zaza had to restart his console. It is acting up, and he sent a picture of it in the WhatsApp group, and I'm not surprised it's acting up.
That's what happens when you play DBZ on Mortal Kombat night.
I would just, if you've got a sec, Mr. Seawolf, go into the WhatsApp chat and look at the picture. I wish I could share this with you guys.
He is in, trolling as usual. Zaza's in. We're gonna get the next match underway, guys. Parasurama going up against Legendary League winner
The Drooler.
Gems Zaza. I hope that's right.
Baraka.
Andy O'Tam has obviously seen the picture somehow. He says, clean these PS4s.
Baraka's timepiece.
Alright, what we got going on here? Mr. Parasurama has gone with the Chosen One and the Legendary League winner Zaza has gone with the leader of the Tarkotans,
Round 1. Fight.
Fangface himself.
Okay, and immediately starts out with a big damage combo. Is going to force a breakaway here from Parasurama, but already 31% of his life
damage.
gone.
31% damage after a breakaway. That is disgusting. Oh, this is out there. Lands the throw, but jeez, this Baraka is running amok.
Well, he kind of came out of the starting blocks at full speed here, so yeah, I think Para's best way back into this match is to approach it not like a sprint, because that's basically what Zaza's doing. He's sprinting here, Usain Bolt saying, you know what, I want to get this done as soon as possible. I want to go fix my PS4, but who knows?
Yeah, Mr. Parasurama has definitely got to slow this match down, play it more at his pace. Get that forward four.
Okay, so for the first
Double
time in this
amplifier.
match, Para has taken a bit of a life lead. Chimba Mutali saying that it's going to be 3-1 to Zaza, so let's see how accurate the Khan of Africa is when it comes to predictions.
Let's have a look. Mr. Zaza looking very, very strong. Parasurama getting himself back into this game. Using that strong zoning of Liu Kang's. And Zaza obviously using that pretty strong zoning that Baraka's got. But Baraka not much of an anti-zoner, so not a bad tactic employed here. Uses the interactable to get in on him.
Ooh,
Oh, this is going to be
I
big.
wonder why that didn't trade.
Oh, not as big as I thought it was going to be. Oh, he goes for the raw fatal. Parasurama manages to block it. Oh, there's the escape failed as well.
Okay, so
Got that,
Parasurama in a great position here.
And he's got that crushing blow loaded. Lovely work.
Parasurama doing what Parasurama does, slowing the game down, basically
That's
allowing
exactly.
Zaza to play at his speed, at his pace.
Yeah, that's exactly what he needed to do. He's got to keep this Baraka away from him because it's only when Baraka's close that he can do that kind of damage. And he drops the combo there. Still a little bit of dot damage going. Oh, manages to...
It's gonna hurt, Brian.
Oh,
It's gonna hurt big time. And Zaza's still working on the flawless here. I think he might just get it. He does.
He does. Sure. Didn't give Parasurama a second to breathe in that round. Oh, that Baraka damage is huge. And continues with his fatality streak.
Flawless victory.
And what do you think Mr. Parasurama is going to do about this? Very, very aggressive Baraka.
Listen, Parasurama has played aggressive Barakas before. Don't be surprised if you see a Scorpion on screen. Obviously we know that Parasurama with the Scorpion pick had been on such an amazing run on stream in both the Elimination Chamber and Combat Africa, so don't be surprised if a Scorpion comes out and says, you know what, it's enough of this Baraka nonsense. This is another very interesting character that Parasurama plays extremely well.
I know that he does love the old Shang.
And he plays the Warlock variation, so this approach here is going to be all about space control.
Yep.
It's going to be all about keeping Baraka at bay. And let's see what stage, because obviously we've seen there that the only time that Baraka has any sort of anti-zoning opportunity is through an interactable.
It's through an interactable, yeah, absolutely. And I think that this is a very, very clever pick by Parasurama, but Zaza looks like he can get in at the moment. Very clever using but here we go.
This is where Para is at his strongest. Okay, not directing that particular corpse drop.
He's going to be happy to trade at this point.
See, I think the danger for Parasurama is that with the trades, Baraka's obviously keeping him at a life where one combo can basically change the course of the match.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you've just seen, he's slowly backed him up into the corner and now has Parasurama right where he wants him. No more room to back up.
Round 2, fight.
And yeah, all the pressure now. Aha! Now we see a soul steal, and Parasurama's going to have a little bit of a damage buff on a character that already does Usher.
While walking into wake up buttons there, and this is going to hurt Parasurama 35%. And unfortunately, he's got access to a breakaway. He's going to use it. He has to. So one thing I do notice about Zaza's play thus far, Brian, is that he is super clean.
Yeah, absolutely.
He misses the corpse drop, and the trade unfortunately at this stage is not going to do Parasurama any good.
Nope. And now we see a zoning Baraka. He's just backing up, throwing out those blade sparks, and it's working. Very, very clever play by Mr. Zaza. Very, very, very impressive combat, but not over yet. Only a master, as they say. Oh, he's lost his.
Oh, and here we're going to see the brutality, and Zaza takes a 2-0 lead.
Sure, Mr. Zaza has come to play.
Baraka wins.
The Legendary League winner.
So like I said at the beginning of the evening, Brian, not seen Mr. Zaza too often on Mortal Kombat 11, but having taken the Legendary League series in Injustice 2, having competed at so many fronts in MKX, he's definitely no stranger to fighting games. In fact, he was even playing DBZ tonight, where he should have been exclusively on Mortal Kombat 11. But I think it's showing now.
Shocking. Shocking.
I think it's showing now that
The Drooler.
in the Legendary League winner Zaza, we've got a competent player, we've got a patient player, we've got a player who's clearly able to get in the minds of his opponents. And surprised by Parasurama in that we haven't seen the Scorpion, but we know what he can do with Cassie.
Yeah, we did see his Cassie just the other night in an exhibition match. So yeah, let's have a look. He's got a bit of a mountain to climb at this point. 2-0 down.
How are you guys doing in chat? Are you still enjoying the matches, guys?
32 members of the Wolfpack in chat at the moment. Thank you guys so much for spending your Sunday evening with us. We know that there's work tomorrow, so it really, really does mean a lot that you're here with us. We've got this corner pressure again.
43%.
43%. Look at that. Goodness me. Baraka running amok.
Round 2, fight.
I am Grootty, and Law is the matches we're going to see as soon as this match concludes, guys. I'm sure from I'm Grootty's perspective, he's wanting this match to just continue a bit longer. Hopefully see Para get onto the score sheet. But so far, Zaza doing an amazing job.
Yeah, Zaza playing
Again,
out
the
of it.
trip card there this time, and this is going to hurt.
That's the thing, hey, you might have a massive life lead on Baraka, but he just has to hit you once and it's tickets to your life lead.
Again, trying the shimmy game and opens Parasurama up. He's got bar to amplify 33%.
That's two major combos that he landed.
Gets interrupted
Parasurama
there, and
going
Para
great.
takes that round.
Great composure.
Ready.
Final round. Fight.
School is temporary, MK is forever. Dropout even, says AI Law. Not the wisest words there, AI Law. Isco Atlanta just giving props to Lord Zaza. Ooh,
Oh, crushing blows
hurt.
is really gonna hurt. Oh my goodness me.
are we going to
98.
see the second flawless? No, we're not.
Oh,
We are going to see the second
great job.
brutality. And
And that
Parasurama going down by 3 games to 0 against the Legendary League winner.
That's another 3 points to the Zambians.
And I'm sure that the Zambians in chat and the Zambians that are representing Zambia in week number 2 are probably smiling right now because things are really going in their favor thus far.
So Zambia currently sitting on 15 points. South Africa on 10. So Zambia looking pretty damn strong at this point.
Still a bit shocked there. Did not expect Zaza to come out of the starting blocks the way he did, and he kind of just kept that momentum going. Did not give Parasurama too much of an opportunity to do anything. Parasurama tried to get back into the match, going with the Cassie Cage pick. Unfortunately, the access to damage that Baraka possesses is in itself a game changer.
Absolutely, and Seawolf, I don't know if you've noticed this, but that was Zaza's second 3-0. So he has scored 6 points for his team this evening, and has done it with different characters. Obviously is comfortable with a large portion of the roster, and as you said, it's just playing clean, playing clever, playing patient and aggressive all at the same time. Very, very, very impressive show.
Okay, so AI Law, if you can hear me now, in the interest of the schedule for tonight, we are going to ask you to play 2 games now. The first against I Am Gruti, and then immediately after that going up against Bartness. That will basically then conclude rounds 1 and rounds 2 of the evening, and then rounds 3 would then happen according to schedule.
Yeah, so we have got Mr. AI Law, he's in chat, he hears you. Going up against...
Initially I Am Gruti,
and
but then against Mr. Back for himself, Bartness.
Oh, okay, I see. Sorry, I was concentrating on the scorecard when you were explaining all that. So we're gonna have the round 2 match first, and then the round 1 match.
Yeah,
Okay, so 2 in a row for Mr. AI Law.
that is correct. AI Law hasn't played yet, so I'm going to have to just invite him.
Prepare yourself, Mr. AI Law837 Moonface. You are playing 2 in a row.
Law837, that's the one.
Moonface. Don't forget the Moonface.
Always a moon face.
Always a Moonface. Insisted that the Moonface even go on the poster for this evening. He asked me so nicely, I obliged.
Zaza about to 3-0 everybody tonight.
Ooh, it certainly looks that way. I don't disagree right now. He's looking super strong.
Guys trolling in chat here. You love to see it.
It's good. It's good. The support is out there. Guys, you need to throw a bit of banter at each other. I think the Zambians will be thinking... Well, the Zambians will be very, very confident at this point. I see that I Am Gruty has joined us in the lobby. So now, Mr. AI Law, and we will be good to go. AI Law, with his first matches of the evening, was struggling with a bit of a power outage earlier, is back, is ready to go. And, yeah, what can he do for Team Zambia tonight?
AI Law in chat, have you received my invite? AI Logan in chat as well. The Moon Gang, he's joining.
He's joining.
Love to see it.
Joining, Moonface. Champsapo, Moonface. Okay, Moonface. His trademark.
Zaza, Rex will 3-0 everybody. I think Bartness will disagree with you there, Champemba. Moon Gang. Failing to join, game session unavailable. Ooh, this could be a twist in the evening's events here. Let's just try one more time and try and get Law back in here. If you can just let Law know that I'm busy sending him another invite.
I will do it.
Get ready for some fans.
Yes, I have heard people call Law837 katanas the best in Africa.
So I've heard as well. I've played him as well, and very difficult to actually disagree with that. I'm sure our department will have something to say, but
I'm sure there's a few people would have a lot to say about that. But, you know, I'm only going by what I've seen on Twitter. And that's what I've seen. Peeps. Calling Mr. AI Law837's katana the best in Africa.
okay, unfortunately we might not be able to see his katana tonight because he is having a bit of difficulty joining. In the interest of fairness, we are going to give Mr. Law every opportunity, so we might have to get out of the COT lobby and try again. So guys, if you can maybe just let everybody, Brian, if you don't mind, just letting Para and Gruti know that they're going to be receiving new invites along with Law. And let's see if that's going to work.
You are actually going to start a brand new COT.
I'm going to start a brand new COT and hope that Law is able to join us.
Cool. Alrighty then, let's hope this works. AI Law suggesting that he set up the COT. Well, let's just give this a go first and then see how we do.
I agree with you 100%, Mr. Sol. 100%.
Yep, 100%. Now, Mr. Sol, if we manage to get these streams big enough, get some eyes on us, maybe that dream will become a reality. So guys, yeah, if you're in the chat, you haven't hit the like button yet, close it for 2 seconds, smash the old like button. It really, really helps out the channel. It really helps out the AFGC.
Okay, I see Law is in the COT lobby now, so let me just get...
Awesome stuff. A wild AI Law837 Moonface has appeared.
So let me just get Parasurama in here first, so that he can go AFK. Just remind Parasurama that he needs to go AFK the moment he gets into
the lobby.
Okay. And then we're gonna try to get AI. I am Gruty, his opponent being AI Law, and we can have this match get underway.
Okie dokie. Yes. I am Gruty is expecting the invite. He has just confirmed as much. Well, not just. Quite a while ago, in fact.
Just invite Gruty. Where is... Oh, okay. I see. Parasurama's in. If Para can just go AFK.
Yep. I'm sure he will. I have just sent him a message. Yep, he's gone AFK. Touch wood, guys, it's all running smoothly. Thank you, Chopeba. Thank you so much for the like and the share. Lots of support from Mr. AI Law in chat. So the South African boys, you need to show some love for your man, Mr. I am Gruty. Mr. I am Gruty is in the chat saying another 3-zip loading. To who, sir? Are you going to take it?
That might be the question. That might just be the question. Okay, Slay, just encouraging Gruty there in chat saying bring it. We're just waiting for Gruty to bring his presence into the Scott lobby.
Guys, once again, 35 of you guys in the chat at the moment. Thank you so much for being with us on a Sunday evening. It is 25 to 10 and you guys are here with us. Greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it.
Sessions not available for Gruty.
Oh no.
Okay, I wonder if we should maybe have the match between Parasurama and Law, just to see if it's going to work. Just before we get Gruty. Gruty, if you maybe just can hold that thought. We've got these two peeps in chat or in the lobby right now.
Yep, and they are set to take
so I
place in
think
round
Law,
3.
if you can maybe leave AFK and you can have your match against Parasurama.
Let me just make sure that they know in the WhatsApp group as well.
Okay, they've left AFK and we're gonna see this match is going to get underway now. So AI Law immediately going for the Kitana pick, going up against Parasurama
And his Liu Kang.
Splatter Factory.
Okie dokie. We've got a match, gentlemen. Mr. AI Law coming up for the first time this evening, representing Zambia, and the good doctor himself, Parasurama, representing SA.
Para, redeem thyself, says AK Slay. So we've got a fanfare variation 1 of Kitana against a variation 1 of Liu Kang. Some marriage problems going on here in the Cyber Linkui assembly line. Ooh, we're seeing the flawless block. We're seeing that Zambian tech coming through, but interrupt buttons 1, 2, 3 into the double amplified bicycle kick.
Parasurama fighting his way back into this match. Now has a slight lead of his own. And
both forward 4-3 against Kitana, please, says Katlejo.
Nice work. Scouts the overhead, lands the forward 4, and finishes it off with the old bicycle kick. Takes round 1. Again, very, very patient play from Parasurama. Absorbing a lot of pressure there. Oh, lovely defense.
Drops that combo there, AI low, and Parasurama gets the back throw, trying to move Kitana closer to the corner. He's got Kitana cornered here, but unfortunately they swap positions.
And now, a bit of pressure being applied by Mr. AI Law.
And this can be quite scary in the corner here, but interrupts, wake up buttons, and 1, 2, 3 into the single amplifier. I think the crushing blow should be loaded there.
I think it is. Doesn't look like he's too concerned about. Oh, there we go.
Okay, so
great work by Parasurama there. Absorbed a lot of pressure in those 2 rounds. Remained calm. And did the Liu Kang. Did the Liu Kang boogie.
Well, I think it must be a bit of relief for Parasurama. He is, he came very close against Rex2Ducky. Unfortunately, going down by 3-2 in that match. Didn't have anything going his way against the Legendary League winner and lost that by 3-0. So I think it's going to be absolutely vital that Parasurama not only takes the lead, but keeps his momentum going into match number 2.
Well, I think that he'll have every confidence going into match 2 after the showing in that first game. Like I said, managed to absorb a lot of pressure, didn't lose his cool, and at the end of the day, took that win fairly convincingly in my opinion.
Well, there's still the fearless variation that Law does have, which is a very zoning heavy variation of Kitana, not too often seen, at least on the PC side of things, Brian.
No, not at all. I see that he is
hovering over it.
Giving it a serious thought.
I didn't see what he actually went for at the end.
I think it was fearless.
We should be able to see on the ground war, royal protection, fan flutter. No, I think this is variation 1. I think this is the fanfare.
All the moon faces showing up in chat.
Bit better.
Much better. Okay.
Parasurama kicking off from where he left off in the previous game. Double amplified bicycle kick. Interactable, and Liu Kang says ouch.
One of my favorite interactables in the game, man.
Okay, again, spacing between both these guys. I mean, both characters in this variation have access to fairly decent zoning. I think Kitana probably slightly has the advantage over Liu Kang and forces Parasurama to be a little bit impatient.
Yeah, but it works for him.
Great anti-air there, which is not
Sanazuki
something
has
we
arrived
see
in chat.
often.
Hello, sir. Yeah, like you say, Kitana having that slight advantage in the zoning game, and Parasurama using that flying kick to get in on his opponent, not really looking for the hit, but just to close the distance.
Ooh, unfortunately for Parasurama, but the fatal blow attempt misses, and AI Law taking that first round.
I think it was the right idea, but just yeah.
And I think it would have killed as well.
Under. Yeah. Would have gone Parasurama's way if that had hit, but Here we go again. Once again, uses that that flying kick to close the distance. Keeps himself safe with the low fireball there. But the AI Law playing a great spacing game now. Getting that zoning going. Quite a fast startup on that katana projectile. Like you say, he's gonna battle to trade. Zoning war going on here. Jump in.
Ah, great grab there. Backward grab. No escape failed, so still no access to a crushing blow, but here might be one.
Here's the crushing blow. You know, it's not even really worth breaking away. You still get such massive damage from that flying kick, even if there is a breakaway.
Final round.
You might just wanna like save your bar in, you know.
Ooh, speaking of crushing blows there, that's a decent chunk of damage there. Para already over 40% of his life gone.
Oh,
Again
gets
into the interactable. On the other side of the screen. And should not get the background there.
Blows are devastating.
You know, I must look at the fact that there's a cathedral. It's probably a good distance from the front to the back. Shinnok has a massive hit. Oh.
You're right. You are right. That is a big hit.
While Liu Kang cashing in on his fatal blow here, not going to put Law anywhere close to death, but
Finish him.
unfortunately succumbs to the amplified fans, and Law brings things level now at 1 apiece.
So yeah, that was a bit of a last-ditch effort by Parasurama with that fatal blow. Unfortunately not paying off for him, and they are sitting 1 game apiece now. 1 game apiece. So 2 points on the line for either player at this stage. Remember, Zambia sitting quite comfortably with a 5-point lead over South Africa, 15-10. But as we saw last week, things can change in a flash.
Katana.
Well, this is the first time of the evening, Brian, that we are seeing Parasurama pull out the Scorpion. And as much as I was looking forward to seeing the Scorpion in action, I am going to ask you to just hold the fort. I need to go and hydrate the throat, and I'll be back shortly.
No problem. Okay, Mr. Parasurama, the good doctor, going with a pick that he's very, very comfortable with, Scorpion, and obviously AI Law character locked with Katana at the moment. And yeah, looking quite strong. Lands the grab immediately. Those first hit props. Those Katana shenanigans. But Parasurama landing himself a nice combo, but AI Law not having any of it. Starting to apply some corner pressure now with Katana. Parasurama trying to jump in, trying to close this distance. Swaps positions now and is going to apply some corner pressure of his own. AI Law quite patient there. Parasurama managing to land that front throw. Oh, goes for the front throw again. Great throw tech by AI Law. Oh, goes for the teleport cancel. But the throw attempt is neutral ducked. Misses that down too. Would have been some nice damage if he had got it from the breakaway. But Mr. Parasurama doesn't need to do much now and manages to close out round 1.
Round 2. Fight.
Scorpion, you don't give 2 hoots about neutral. Get the crushing blow, that's going to do some dot damage as well. Huge damage. And very, very quickly, the good doctor has managed to get himself quite a good life lead. But AI Law managing to turn the tables here. Put the good doctor in the corner, who gets out with the Scorpion teleport. We would expect no less. Those 2 overheads landing. but AI Law has not lost his patience in this game so far, hasn't panicked, and has managed to bring himself right back into it. Manages to land the fatal blow now. It is not going to kill, but for the first time in this match, AI Law enjoying a bit of a life lead. Oh, great work by Parasurama, getting that teleport on the jump back, and that will close out the game. What are we going to see here? The friendship. It's always the friendship. The good doctor, the friendly chap. So, Mr. Parasurama taking game number 3 to go up 2-1, and if he plays his cards correctly, could be looking at 2 points for his country. But Mr. AI Law will be looking to not allow that to happen, and he'll want to come back into this, get 3-2 victory, and score 1 more point for Zambia. Just a quick reminder, Kourse are sitting at 15-10 in favor of Zambia at the moment, so they are still looking quite comfortable. So even 2 points at this stage for Mr. Parasurama is going to be a great help to South Africa's cause.
Well, like we said at the beginning, Brian, and thanks for holding the fort, every single game counts in this Kollision Kourse 3v3 action. So a 5-point lead, as we saw a 7-point lead last week, can disappear in no time.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, Parasurama takes this and all of a sudden the 5-point lead becomes a 3-point lead. And I am going to ask you to hold the fort now while I lubricate the throws.
Go for it.
I'll be back in a second.
AI Law looking like he gave his controller over to his big brother here, because he's coming out of the starting blocks here and not giving Parasurama much breathing room. Parasurama got corner position there, and he's got corner position again. Is he going to cash in on the crushing blow? He does. Almost level on life now, even though, well, I think as fast as AI Law stormed out of the starting blocks here, Parasurama is kind of hit back. Great play from Parasurama, and Parasurama now finds himself on match point. Some really high level play there from Parasurama, and Law steering down the battle a little bit here. Maximum distance on that booty pounce there, whatever you call that move. Back one into the forward grab, gets Kitana closer to the corner. Bit of untidy play there from Parasurama. Effective, unfortunately, for AI Law. Let's see what Parasurama's next move is. Unfortunately, eating quite a bit of damage here from AI Law in the corner. Gets the breakaway. Law trying to get back into this particular match.
What did I miss?
You missed the first round, and Parasurama again gets Law into the corner. Doesn't have much defensive bar to speak about, and it looks like Parasurama might be able to close it right here. He does indeed, and Parasurama.
Okay, I missed quite a bit there, but that looked really, really good.
Well, that's a super play from Parasurama there, and taking a 3-1 over AI Law. Gonna probably go for the friendship again, which is typical about the good doctor.
He's a very, very friendly murderer.
Well, he has basically told himself, you know what, I think I might have let my country down, I'm not going to do it again. And as that has been thought, gets 2 points on the board for South Africa, reducing Zambia's lead now to 3 points.
3 points, 12-15 it stands.
AI Law, if I can ask you to stay in the Koth lobby.
You are up again, 2 in a row for you, sir. And yeah, that scorecard looking a little bit more respectable now. This is awesome stuff.
Okay, we're going to try to get Gruv back into the lobby. Am I right? Is it Gruv? Yeah.
Correct.
I am Gruv, so we're going to try and get Gruv back into the lobby now. So glad the games are going quite freely and quite regularly now, so let's just hope that there's no issues. Mr. Grooty's already finding himself in a coth.
Is it Grooty or is it Will Bartness?
Well, we were supposed to have Grooty before this, so we might actually have Law playing 3 games in a row.
I don't think that's a bad idea at this point. I mean,
he's in the lobby.
He is in the lobby. He has had some connection issues, so I think let's strike while the iron's hot.
Well, let's just see if Groot is able to join the lobby.
Okay.
And if not, we're going to get Will Bartness to take on AI Law. So Law, you kind of the man of the moment. So let's just wait for Grooty. We've just seen messages going around all sorts of platforms now, just to remind Grooty that he's up.
All the platforms, all the messages.
And I think, going into this game, Grooty will probably be approaching this particular match with a bit of a point to prove.
Yeah.
I don't think it's so much about the fact that he went down 3-0, but rather the manner in which he went down. Made a lot of mistakes, lots of unsafe combos that have been thrown out. Just didn't seem like... let's put it this way, Brian. It definitely looked at that particular match. If you look at that match, it definitely looked like Grooty was maybe taking a break from Mortal Kombat and is probably just trying to find his way getting back. He is in the coth right now. Hopefully he should be making his way as soon. Let's just check the...
I do see a message from him in chat saying that he should fight Will.
Okay, Grooty doesn't seem to be able to join, so let's just see if Bartness can join us.
Okay, let me send that message out quickly. Yeah, I am Grooty sending a message in the WhatsApp group saying that he restarted his machine and still cannot join the coth, unfortunately. But guys, these are issues that we are very used to. We carry on. We make a plan. Suggesting that AI Law restarts. Well, let's see if we can get Will Bartness in here first before we ask him to do that. And there he is. We've got ourselves a match. Mr. Will Bartness going up against AI Law837, Moonface.
Mild-mannered monk. Nancy Ninja.
Character in a children's book called The Faraway Tree, called Moonface. I wonder if that's where AI Law gets his inspiration from. His obsession with the Moonface. So, Mr. Law sticking to his katana, he's going to come up against another Liu Kang.
Round 1. Fight.
In the Shirai Ryu Fire Garden. Start for AI Law. Playing that zoning game. Oh, good work here. Gonna get some decent damage. 287. Oh, does not scout the overhead, and you'll get a fatal blow for it. Will Bartness. And AI Law with the commanding life lead at this point. You would be surprised if he didn't take the round at this stage. And he does.
I will execute.
Round 2. Fight!
It's quite strange Will Bartness going for the Liu Kang pick. I'm sure he knows Liu Kang quite well, but just the manner in which he played the Eren Black before this, you would have kind of thought he would just stick to that particular character, but you know, he must have maybe thought, okay, Parasurama did something with Liu Kang, so he's going to kind of get into AI Law's head, but so far it seems to be working in AI Law's favor.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know why he didn't pick the Eren either.
Well, take nothing away from AI Law. I mean, he's kind of just putting on constant pressure here. Liu Kang fighting his way out with the 231 damage combo. He's going to get another combo, 174 this time. Puts both players in fatal blow territory. And AI Law hits the trigger, lands, and takes the first game.
Sure, that was actually an incredible comeback from Will Bartness, but unfortunately getting caught with that raw fatal blow and loses the round after doing all that work. The Shelter God has arrived in the chat.
If you look
Score update. Mr. Sheldon, currently the score is Zambia 15, South Africa 12.
15-12 in favor of Zambia.
In favor of Zambia. And yeah, at this point, AI Law is on the board for Zambia. Will Bartness is going to want to come back into this immediately. Sticks with the Liu Kang pick. Obviously sees something that we don't.
Well, I mean, if you look at that first game, Brian, the way he came back in that first game kind of suggests that there's definitely potential for Liu Kang to get some joy out of this particular matchup. But at the same time, you know, if you were to look at that first round and how AI Law kind of just stormed out of the starting blocks, you also have to wonder if it's a wise choice from Will Bartness.
Yeah, like you say, I mean, if AI Law manages to get that momentum, which he seems to be doing right now, then Will Bartness is in a bit of trouble.
Okay, he does get the breakaway.
Oh,
Tries to shimmy, but doesn't capitalize. Woo!
I think he was going for the crushing blow there. Got a bit of corner pressure going now.
Optimus Prime 99. First time I see you in chat. Welcome.
Welcome, sir. Rocks
Alien Minds.
Okay. Seeing pretty even life now. AI Law putting Will Bartness. Oh, uses the restand. And is going to keep that pressure going. Oh, manages to jump out.
Now, I wonder if he could have converted into a fatal blow there.
I think he could have. A good point.
Missed opportunity. Let's see. Nope.
Oh, the
Manages
cancel.
to
Very,
cancel
very
and
clever.
get the back grab. Will Bartness not out of this at all.
No, not at all. But yeah, these two not making this look easy at all for either guy. Oh, got those fans all buffed up, and does a surprising amount of damage when those fans are glowing. Good spacing and movement by AI Law. I mean, he's in the corner, but he doesn't look uncomfortable. Oh, great work by Will Bartness, starting to apply a bit of pressure there. Oh, all this corner pressure now.
And I think this might just do it for this particular... No, just missed out. But manages to continue with the next combo and keeps Liu Kang in the corner. Gets the final fan toss to take the second round, and it's anyone's game at this point, Brian.
It is a game of chess right now. Oh,
Oh, what
Kourse
anti-air
is the
into a
worst.
conversion. Decent damage. Restand again.
Oh, is now.
Oh!
Oh, that huge armor-breaking, crushing blow. That is devastating if you were at the receiving end. And, yeah, just the AI Law.
Well, that's
That.
2 combos to finish off that. One of 401 damage and the other of 389. So, whoever said Kitana doesn't have access to damage, just rethink that statement because AI Law bringing the pain to World Bartness right now. Zambians in chat, I'm sure you were very impressed by what you've seen there. In fact, I'm sure everybody was very impressed.
Yeah, that was pretty hectic. And yeah, Will Bartness staring down the barrel at the moment.
Are we going to see him run to Aaron Black? And if he's going to get anything out of this particular match, Brian, I'm going to have to ask the question. Why didn't he go with Aaron Black from the get-go? Both Combat League Season 1 skins on display right now for you guys. 31 of you in total. Thank you so much for sticking with us. I know it's late, I know it's a Sunday evening. But if you are here to support your country.
Absolutely, and Mr. Will Bartness is going to look to put one on the board for South Africa at the moment. Mr. AI Law is going to want another 3-0 for Zambia, and yeah, that'll do some good work for Zambia.
Oh, like we've said before, a 3-0 does good work for whoever's going to, whoever's you know, on the winning side of that 3-0 victory. Maximum points for your country. It just kind of moves the scoreboard that much further away from your opposition.
Yep, a very intimidating thing to win. I mean, to lose 3-0. And looks like AI Law is not being bothered by this Aaron pick either.
Not at all. Great combo conversion. There's 315.
Yeah.
I mean, 315. You're looking at like Sonya Baraka damage almost. I know Baraka's a bit more.
Oh,
but
getting a little bit desperate.
Not bad at all.
No, I think anything over 30% is pretty damn decent. You can't really moan about it.
Oh, and unfortunately the forward 4 gets interrupted. Moses B, I see you in chat.
Round 2.
William Dos Santos, Nombora, MKX God, Lord himself. AI Logan. Thank you so much for dropping by, guys. Ooh, that's a decent down 2 into a conversion.
Yeah, AI Law really has been gaining momentum as these games have been going on. Maybe the 2-3 in a row has been good for him. I mean, most guys probably want a break between these things, but AI Law seems to be getting stronger and stronger and stronger as these games go. Oh, eats the down 2. Will Bartness not out of this just yet.
Oh, I think he's out of it now, Brian.
Definitely.
I think that fatal blow would have sealed a 3-0 victory for AI Law.
Oh, that's huge. That is a huge result for Zambia. Well done, Mr. AI Law. That is exactly what you want. And with that, I mean, I know that we're not playing these games in order. We never do. This is Africa. Things happen. But that is round 1 complete. And Zambia took every game in round 1.
Oh, okay. In fact, has the score sheet been updated? Because I think to the 40 guys in chat, maybe just want to show you guys what the score looks like right now. So there's the matches. We still have 3 matches due to be played tonight. So I think what we're going to do now is we're going to actually have the match between I Am Gruti and Rex2Ducky.
So guys, if you're looking at the score sheet right now, the cells highlighted in yellow are Zambian wins, and the cells highlighted in green are South African wins. and the column on the very right is the amount of points that were won in each of those games.
Okay, so guys.
Oh, sorry, the two cells on the right.
So what we're gonna have now is the match between I Am Groovy and Rex2Ducky, followed by Legendary League Winner going up against Bartness, and then we'll end off the evening. Hopefully these guys can connect. The match between I Am Groovy and Law837, looking every bit the Kitana that people are talking about, especially after that win over Bartness. It was a convincing win. And yeah, South Africa with a bit of a mountain to climb, but there's still 3 games for something to happen. So let's see if I Am Groovy can get one over Rex2Ducky.
Just doing the maths in my head here. Forgive me. I've got to do the sums. I've got to do the sums out loud. I'm not so good at the maths.
Okay, Parasurama and AI Law, if you guys can just leave the COTH lobby for now. I'm actually going to be starting a new COTH, at which point I'm going to be inviting... Oh, wrong one. I'm going to be inviting I Am Groovy to go up against Rex2Ducky.
Okay, guys, so with 2 games to go...
3 games. There should be 3 games.
Oh, sorry, 3 games. 3 games to go. A potential 9 points up for grabs if we see some 3-0 wins, which we're unlikely to see, given the level of play that we're seeing at the moment. But still lots of points on the line. Zambia sitting on 18, South Africa sitting on 12. With everything to play for, guys. This is not over. As we've said time and time again, every match counts. Zambian guys will be licking their lips at the moment. Everything looking pretty peachy for them. But it was looking pretty peachy for them last week. So the South African guys are going to have to really, really dig deep now. Okay, I am Groovy.
I'm Groovy. Joined the lobby. We're just waiting for Rex2Ducky.
Make sure that he knows what's crack-a-lacking.
So as things stand now, guys, it does seem as though Zambia is running riot this evening, and you know, these 3 matches, if you're South African or are supporting South Africa in this particular series called the Kollision Kourse, these 3 matches are of the utmost impotence. Rex2Ducky, you up, dude? We're just waiting for you to join the lobby. I'm Groovy, waiting patiently, having probably spent a bit of time in the lab. Probably has Coach Para in his ear right now.
I have no doubt that Captain Para
Rex2Ducky, where are you? Okay, while we're waiting for Rex2Ducky, guys, do not forget on Thursday, Collision Kourse week number 3, Shoukan, Mr. Jivs and RDW17 going up against Zombie Classic, Zeng and Black Kratos. tune in at 7:30 on Thursday. Charlie Wolf Gaming for week number 3 of the Kollision course. We're waiting for week number 2 to get concluded, and as soon as Rex2Ducky can join us. Okay, I've received the message. Hopefully it's from Rex2Ducky.
He hasn't had any issues connecting thus far, but we all know how it goes here. Zaza says invite him again.
Okay, so we'll do that.
Maybe he was playing DBZ with Zaza.
Rex2Ducky, there you go.
Okay, invitation has been sent.
Okay guys, thank you for your patience in chat, really appreciate it. For those of you who are still here, hopefully you're here to see the conclusion to this week of Kollision course, because it has been a bit of a turnaround. A turnaround that has been turned around, because I think...
Exactly. A turnaround that's been turned around. Why don't you explain that for the people?
Well, basically what I'm saying is, after being down 8-1 last week, South Africa were able to turn that around by basically getting the next 8 points, leading that week by 9 games to 8. But unfortunately for South Africa, Zambia has come to the party tonight and basically turned it around again. And said we're not only going to take the lead, but we're going to take a convincing lead. So you guys have 3 matches to really make things... I don't know, Tando.
Okay, so we've got another... Let me...
Okay, if anybody can let us know where Rex2Ducky is. He has been sent an invite, he has requested the invite be sent, but I'm not getting any sort of response from Rex in terms of...
Oh, looks like you're...
Thunder's also left the lobby. Let me try joining after, okay?
all the tricks of the trade that we have to try to get people in a cough.
Yeah, it's actually sickening.
Okay, invite has gone out again to Mr. Rex2Ducky. Zaza says it keeps losing, keeps not joining. And these are the issues that we sometimes... Okay, Rex2Ducky in the lobby. Let's see if we can get Mr. I Am Gruty in here.
Okay, so let's see. Guys, hold thumbs. Pray to the elder gods. And hopefully, before long, we'll have our next match. I Am Gruty against Rex2Ducky.
Guys, thanks so much for sticking with us. 33 of you still watching the stream at 10:15 on a Sunday evening. We really do appreciate it. 39 likes.
That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing, guys.
More likes than there are people in the chat. You love to see it. 40 likes as I say that.
Okay, let's just see what the feedback is from Gruty. We have seen Gruty on stream tonight, we have?
We have indeed.
Oh yeah, with the Kotal Khan.
Yeah. going up against Zaza. Mr. Zaza, who has won
both of his games so far.
Both of his games 3-0 so far. Looking very strong.
Thunder saying he got whitewashed, but he's not saying if he's able to join the Koth. Thunder, what's up? This is probably a sign. A sign of what?
I'm not sure that we can even...
Okay, yeah, I can't join.
Damn.
Okay. Got sessions not available twice now. I wonder if... Maybe Thunder should try and put his profile on. I'm not sure that's gonna help though.
I wonder.
Rex2Ducky has played twice.
He has indeed. This is his last game of the evening.
Okay, Lucky X777 with a suggestion there. Perhaps try creating a room and start a Koth from there. Okay, if Thunder fails, I think we might do exactly that.
And hopefully not get some randoms coming along for the ride. Gucci has failed again. Guys, we are, or at least Charlie Wolf Gaming is approaching 250 subscribers. So if there's anybody in the chat who is not subscribed yet, do the channel a favor, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 250.
Okay, Thunder acknowledging, so...
Rex2Ducky is throwing out some questionable emojis in the cop. Rude emojis. I can't say these things on stream, you know. This is a kid show after all. I joke, Mortal Kombat is not for kids. Do not let your kids play Mortal Kombat.
Okay, so if somebody can just let Rex2Ducky know that he is to join the room called KK, which has been created by Thundo. Where is KK? Here we are.
Alrighty then. How are we looking there?
Let's wait and see.
Okay guys, put out good vibes to the Elder Gods.
Okay, let's see if we can get Rex2Ducky in from here.
Okay, we've got a Grootey. Come on guys. Hold them thumbs.
So Gruti still has 2 matches to play, one against Rex2Ducky, the other against Law, and then Zaza needs to play Bartness, and that will conclude the evening.
And that will conclude the evening.
Okay guys, so this old thumbs. Any word from Rex?
I hate to say it, but are we looking at an off-stream match?
I think we might be. I think we might even be looking at 2 off-stream matches, both involving I Am Gruti.
Was I Am Gruti also not able to connect with Law837?
Correct.
Ah, bleakness. Okay, cool. Well,
Okay.
let's give this another minute. I would hate to not see these matches.
No, for sure. I mean, in the first week there were also 3 matches played off-stream.
Correct. Mr. AI Law asks what is happening. We are having some connection issues at the moment. Rex2Ducky not able to connect with us at this stage, unfortunately. So we are debating whether or not these matches are going to happen on or off stream.
Fight.
Georgie357 says, oh no, yeah, it is bleak, but we do have to move on. Sorry, Champemba, I know, it totally sucks, but the matches do have to happen. We are still giving it a little bit of time.
Okay, I'm in contact with Rex2Ducky now. I'm going to be sending him one more invite.
Cool. We all want to watch, guys. We all want to watch. So, consult with the Elder Gods. Ask very nicely. Let's hope that this happens. Okie dokes. Come on. Holding thumbs. Thank you, Georgie. Thank you. Yeah, we're here until the bitter end. This has been an awesome competition so far. Zambia doing extremely well this evening. Especially, I would say, the star player tonight, Mr. Legendary League winner himself, Zaza. Taking both his matches 3-0 so far, with 1 to play against Mr. Bartness. Look like we're having any joy at this stage.
Okay, he says he's joining. If we see the name pop up there, we might just be in the winner's seat, guys. If we unfortunately get another message on PSN saying that he's unable to join, we're going to have to unfortunately have this match played off stream. And we're going to have to go over to Bartness, who is going to be taking on Legendary League winner Zaza. This 10 seconds is feeding like 10 minutes.
I know. Rex2Ducky, Mr. AI Law, is supposed to be playing at the moment. But we are having some troubles.
Okay, I think we're gonna have to make a call here. I am Gruti and Rex2Ducky. I think you guys are gonna have to play off stream. We're gonna have the match between Bartness and Zaza taking place. Hopefully that match we can connect to. And immediately when that match is finished, we just got another message from Rex2Ducky now. No joy. Okay, so I'm gonna just mention here to him. Play Gruti
off stream, and Zaza says I can play Will, so he is ready and waiting to go. Let me just make sure that Will knows what's happening.
And then Gruti as well. Just make sure that Gruti knows that he can play. I'm sure he's listening, but if you can just play Rex2Ducky off stream, and then as soon as that game is finished, guys, if you can just report the scores on the WhatsApp group, so that we can then update the main bracket as well. Okay, so guys, we're going to see the third match being played tonight by Legendary League Winner Zaza taking on Bartness, who managed to get a win over Rex2Ducky and went down against AI Law. We're now going to see Zaza going up against Bartness in the third and final match for both these players, if I'm not mistaken.
That is correct. So both these guys playing their last matches, and then the only other guys to play are, I am Gruti and Law837. And I am Gruti and Rex2Ducky will be happening off stream, unfortunately. But sorry guys, we did have to make a call.
Okay, so what's happening here? So if Rex can play, so I have to see if Rex can play off stream. I'm not quite understanding. They're using one console now.
Ah, that's not good. That kind of messes things up a bit, because we can't have Zaza playing on stream while Rex is playing off stream if they're using the same console. Unfortunately, that just defies the laws of physics.
Okay. So we've got Bartness in. Okay, so I think
Okie dokie guys, just to give you an update, we are trying to get the Zambians into the Kourse so that we can play the last few games of the evening, but we are having some issues. It seems that Rex2Ducky and Zaza are actually playing on the same machine tonight, and that seems to be the place where we're having the issues. So we are trying to work things out, but this stage, I can't really tell you what the answer is, but we'll figure it out. Mr. Seawolf, I'm thinking.
Yo.
I'm thinking. Okay, Zaza says, invite me in the chat.
On which username? On which username? So, I'm inviting the right person.
Legendary League Winner Zaza, could you please tell us what username we need to invite you under at this point? Okay, you have been invited under your own handle. Mr. Will Bartness waiting very, very patiently in the cough. Thank you, sir.
Jampimba saying no off stream, please. Unfortunately, connections in Africa, it happens every now and then. So let's see if we'll get Zaza in here to compete against Will Bartness so that we can at least have a match on stream, which will leave I am Grootty to have his remaining 2 matches then played, depending on connections. It might have to happen off stream.
Okay, Zaza, the invite has gone out to you, to your own gamer tag. So you should have received it already. If you haven't, please let us know. No word from Zaza just yet.
Okay, he's in.
Okay.
Looks like we've got a match, guys.
Guys, we've got a match. Get excited, get hype. Okay, Mr. Zaza, Legendary League winner, who has won both his games by 3-0 margins this evening, goes up against Will Bartness.
Aaron Black.
And he's gone immediately for the Aaron Black pick. So I think he learned his lesson after the Liu Kang pick went all wrong against AI Law.
I think so. And now we see Zaza hovering over. Well, it was going to be Baraka, and he's still messing around a bit. Probably just showing that, hey, I've got all the characters, yo. Trying to come up with a good counter pick. Eventually he settles on Baraka, Mr. Big Damage.
So, just to ask a question, is the game between AI Law and I am Grootty taking place off stream right now?
Let me just double check.
Hell yes, says Joji357. We've got Aaron Black going up against the Killer Croc Baraka, and immediately gets opened up with the 112, 258 damage before forcing the breakaway rather. Another 371 damage combo. Baraka relentless with his damage. Will Bartness slowly starting to try to fight his way back. Gets the corner grab.
Too late? A bit of that corner pressure going now. Getting his way back into this, but Baraka's only going to touch you once.
He does indeed. Oh, great anti-air there by Will Bartness.
Oh, great composure that using those plus frames. Oh, and he's going to chip him out.
Clever play there from Zaza and takes the first round.
Round 2.
Unfortunately, I Am Groovy is having trouble connecting with Law and Rex2Ducky offline at this point as well.
Not looking too good for the rest of the evening, guys.
Unfortunately not. And Will Bartness looking much better in this second round. But yeah, once again, Baraka only got to touch you twice. Lots of jump-ins. Using that...
And I'm sure Will Bartness should be scouting a possible down 2. Because he's relying so much on this jumps in here, as you mentioned, Brian. And unfortunately, this might be curtains for Will Bartness.
It certainly will.
He's
That's
indeed.
it.
Finish him.
Wow, Baraka. And Baraka probably got one of the strongest jump-ins in the game with his jump 4? Jump 3, jump 4?
I think he's both these jump kicks are the same.
Baraka wins.
Yeah. No, sorry, they are. So yeah, his jump-in kick is pretty godlike.
Yeah, it's probably one of the most effective in the game. Probably one of the most broken in the game.
Him and also Mr. Shao Kahn.
Shao
also
Kahn doesn't have a bad one himself, yeah.
Enjoying the same sort of jump in. Yeah, I mean, how many more tools does Baraka need? Touch you twice and you're dead.
6 guns.
Very, very, very difficult to anti-air.
Kicky Longstock, Liu Kang. Mild-mannered Kicky Longstock.
Quite sure what Mr. Zaza is doing on the... oh, he's asking for a Liu Kang pick.
Will Bartness just standing firm, saying, up. Try to get into my head, but nope.
Nostalgia.
Well, I think that Zaza's got all aspects of his game down. Definitely plays the psychological game as well as he plays the mechanical game.
Okay, let's see if Will Bartness can turn this around. Okay,
Didn't look too bad with that Aaron.
Say again?
Said he didn't look too bad with that Aaron in the first game,
No,
but
I don't think he did.
unfortunately just falling victim to some massive Baraka damage and some very effective jump hits. Yeah, they come again. Gonna look to be a little bit wiser on the spacing now. There we go.
Gets opened up, unfortunately. You're gonna probably see an escape.
Yeah. I didn't see how much damage he ate there, but yeah, even when you're breaking away from Baraka, he's still doing a hit ton of damage.
Gets opened up again, and this is gonna hurt. 72.
172 and a bit of dot damage.
Oh,
tried to go for the fatal blow.
But did not quite work for Will Bartness.
Well,
Down the
Zaza,
game, down around.
Zaza has all the answers at this point. Gonna try and play that keep away game and probably should. But Zaza just jumping in. You know what? I'm just gonna close the distance by jumping in.
Well, the problem with like you said, he's got a very effective jump 3, but in this variation, Marauder, he's also got access to the cotton blade whenever he does his jump 1.
Yeah.
And a missed anti-air basically means 350 damage guaranteed.
Yep. 100%. Just using this jump in very, very effectively. I haven't seen a jump happy, well, such a jump happy Baraka in quite a while. And
with the fatal blow,
that will do it. The Legendary League winner, Zaza, looking at another 3-zip, unless Will Bartness can do something about it.
Fatality. Baraka wins.
get the last minute replacement for Gruti.
did actually consider suggesting that, or the Zambians even, but I'm not sure that would be
Well,
the
he
way
already
to do
played.
it.
He already played the game, so no, I don't
Yeah.
think there's going to be any help to anybody. Okay, but I think in all fairness, and also in the interest of time, I think we should just leave this as a to be continued after this match. Obviously, it's
I
quite
agree.
clear that the matches between I'm Gruti and his two opponents can't be
Can't
can't connect. So I think between the admins of Kollision Kourse, we'll try to work out what's the best way around this. But I think this is officially then the last match of the evening on stream.
Yeah, guys, so the 2 remaining matches will definitely happen. And watch the Facebook page, watch the WhatsApp groups. We will definitely be updating you on those scores to let you know exactly what's going on before we go into week 3, which will be streaming on Thursday.
Thursday indeed. And just based on everything we've experienced tonight, guys, with connection issues, we might be considering having a 7 p.m. start, as Marauder Baraka and Zaza is dominating Will Bartness right now. Finds himself on match point. Well, not seeming to have any of the answers that he needs, but he does manage to just get Baraka into this corner.
And now playing a little bit of a jump game of his own. Bill the Conqueror, welcome back. Thank you so much again for your kind words. That's the plan. Will Bartness has done very, very well to get himself a commanding life lead here. Just needs to sort of play patient and close this round out using his faithful back four, the humble sweep. Does the job for him. Manages to close out that second round and still staring down the barrel, but will feel confident after that round. Knows he can do this now.
Okay, so he loads up that crushing blow, gets rid of all his bullets. The barrel's empty. Forward 4 connects.
Oh, this is forward 4 there. Baraka's jump is doing his work for him. And
What Will Bartness did there was he actually anticipated Baraka's jump. And he tried to counter that with the jump one of his own, but he's going to eat a decent chunk of damage here.
oh, that is
400 plus dot damage, and Zaza.
400 plus dot damage.
Okay, so this is possibly the turnaround that Will Bartness needs. He's going to have to still just see this game out here, and if there was ever a time to play a keep away game, now would be the time.
Absolutely.
That's
Using
absolutely
that asset
perfect.
very, very clever. That is high IQ play by Will Bartness. And he manages to put himself on the board and breaks the Legendary League Winners 3-0 streak.
Well,
Will
are we gonna
Bartness,
see?
the only man this evening that manages to get a win over Zaza. Are we going to see a turnaround? Is that what you were going to say?
I was thinking about it, and if I look at the way Will Bartness played that last game, I would definitely say that it is possible, but it's still a bit of a mountain to climb. So
A bit of a mountain to climb, and as we always say on stream, Zaza with the advantage of losing, but has gone straight back to Baraka. And let's see what Mr. Will Bartness can do now, and whether Zaza, who is still on match point, or match game, should I say, can close this out and score another 2 points for Zambia.
short hop
beautiful.
and 1-1-2 full combo punish. Breaks away,
That-
already having eaten 25% of his life, and this is going to hurt.
Oh,
35, 36%.
that was such a great read by Zaza with that short hop. Not many people get that, and that's a full punish. But now Will Bartness applying a little bit of corner pressure.
Great throw there by Zaza. They're putting Will into the corner this time. Oh, anti-air there.
Oh, he's still alive. A pixel in a dream. Can he do it? No.
Oh, Baraka's toe poke said nope. That's probably like one cotton toenail that got stuck into Aaron Black's ankle there and caused him to lose the round.
You know, I'm pretty sure that if you get a toenail stuck in you, that's it. That's gangrene, infection, the whole lot. Tarkotten's not known for their hygiene. But Will Bartness doing an excellent job now in the second round. And here we go again with that jumping Baraka.
And the flawless blocks just seem to be coming out on the regular here.
Well, I think now that he's anticipating that jump in, it's probably getting a little bit easier. But Baraka, we know what he can do. Oh, the respect shown by both of them, and then Will Bartness closing it out with the humble sweep.
Fight.
Oh, and Baraka getting full combo for the jump. For the jump 3 in the corner. Oh. Doesn't complete that forward 4-4.
Ooh, that's going to hurt. That is going to hurt. That is going to hurt so badly. 421, 438 plus dot damage.
Oh my goodness me. Leaves him with a pixel. Losing his defensive bar now as well. And Will Bartness staring down the barrel. Can he do this? Oh, he goes for the YOLO. Oh, he's lost both defensive bars.
And the dick punch finishes it off. Zaza finishes him off with the fatal blow. Great spirit shown there by Will Bartness, but unfortunately for Will Bartness and for South Africa, this has been Zambia's night through and through.
Definitely been Zambia's night. Let me update the scores quickly. And so now we have got Zambia scored 2 points in that particular match. So, if my maths is correct, which it not often is, that will take Zambia to a total of 20 points and leaving South Africa on a meager 12.
Well, if you say it that way, then South Africa have quite a mountain to climb in the third week. Remember that this is a reflection of week 2 with 2 games still unaccounted for.
Two games still unaccounted for, guys. Important.
Both games need to be played by I Am Gruti. One against AI Law and the other against Rex2Ducky. So anything can happen. The lead can grow. The lead can be made smaller, but it depends on the results of those 2 games. We will be keeping you guys updated in terms of the progress of those matches. So just keep, during the course of the week, your eyes on the social media, the WhatsApp groups, Twitter, you name it. And we'll be updating it as soon as possible. As soon as those guys are able to connect, it's not a case of them not pitching, so we're not going to be disqualifying anybody.
Yeah.
It's just the connection issues which we in Africa unfortunately are so used to. But I'm sure that the PlayStation Elder Gods will make it in such a way that these guys are in fact able to connect. And the moment they are, we will be updating the scores and also updating the main bracket. But guys, just a big up to Zambia tonight. From what we've seen thus far, absolutely dominant over South Africa. If we were to put it into context, South Africa has obtained 3 points on the evening. Zambia have obtained 12.
Yeah, I think that says it all, really.
I think so, yeah. So big up to Legendary League Winner Zaza for winning all 3 of his matches only losing one game in that final game to Will Bartness, taking that by 3-1. His other 2 games, both taking it by 3-0. Also to Rex2Ducky, who took a victory over Parasurama. And then to AI Law, who took a victory over Will Bartness. And there's another game that he played. Oh, going down to Parasurama. So, guys, that's the evening, unfortunately. It is a bit premature, but it is a Sunday night. It is late. Thank you so much for everybody who has stayed behind. And don't forget to tune in on Thursday evening. 7 p.m. I'm thinking is a great time to start, Brian. So we'll just work out the logistics around that.
100%.
But week 3, guys, do not forget. Week 3, South Africa versus Zambia. The final week of qualifiers, essentially, going into the week number 4, which will be the top 4, which we'll be talking about in a bit more detail on Thursday's stream. So before we go, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to all the players who've shown up tonight. Thank you to you, Brian, for all the hard work and dedication has gone into making this event happen. We've had so much obstacles, but I think overall, apart from the connection issues tonight, I think we've overcome them.
Absolutely. You know, these obstacles are things that we've actually gotten used to at this point, and I think that us as Africans, we're resourceful. We do make it happen despite the challenges, and we get the support, and that's awesome. And I just want to echo what you say. Thank you, everybody, to the chat for spending your Sunday evenings with us. Very, very much appreciated. And we've got more Collision course action coming your way in the month of October, so don't miss out. I think it's poised quite nicely at the moment, and it's only going to get more exciting. Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks, guys. We will see you next time. And if you are just about to leave, I'm going to be showcasing the intro video just to showcase Collision course and what it means to everybody. So, guys, I'm going to be signing out. Brian, thank you so much. We'll see you guys on Thursday.
Good night, folks.